Pain without love, pain, is there enough pain without love? Pain without love, pain, I'm pooping my pants, pain without love. Oh shit, hang on, I can set the timer at 4 minutes and actually get it. Wait, is it accidentally locked in? 356, 355, 354, 353, 352, 351. What a shame, dude. Missed the Orban Elliott fight. Guess we'll find out tomorrow whether or not he won or not, because I don't really want to talk about it right now, to be honest with you. Another crazy fight result. Tafik Masayev trying to take down Ludovic Klein. This is a big sign early. Klein's got his underhooks. Any crafty knees? Orban's dead. You know, he's alive and... Dude, actually a crafty move by Orban Elliott, because we're just setting up the fucking Bad Blood rematch. Gene versus Yair booked. I saw. Still fuck Yair Rodriguez, dude. They had to force him into it. Orban looked like an absolute victim. Shut up. Thank you for the 5. Dude, he was ill. Actually, he caught this new disease called Serbia syndrome. It's when you're in a shithole and it just fucking mentally breaks you as a Westerner, you know? Finally, I can stop attacking my family. Arse up Elliott from a jab. Shut up. It wasn't even a jab. It was a fucking 2 down. Oh! Good shot from Masayev on Ludovic Klein's chin. And they check the cup. Lucky from Ludovic Klein that they actually had that pause in action now. He got cracked on the chin by Masayev, this big where the wild things are character here. Good inside low kick from Masayev again. Pain. Ooh, Masayev's actually looking pretty sharp here on the offense. Keeping good pressure on Klein. Inside low kick again. Targeting that lead leg. I don't know if that's the one that Klein broke in his last fight. Klein is still dangerous on the back foot, though. You seen Bobby score that 19-1 boxer? I did see that, yeah. Crafty from Bobby Green, dude. Put in the MMA. We may have to start calling him at least Prince Green. Good body shot from Ludovic Klein. Inside low kick again from Masayev, dude. That inside low kick's money for him against Klein. Definitely something they've been working on in camp. Good right hook from Klein there. Crafty. Inside low kick again, dude. Look, he's really targeting that inside leg of Klein. Big opening on Klein's body. Ian Gary's like the reverse Ilya. He builds up the most negative aura possible. So if his opponent actually loses to him, they acquire his aura debt. True, it's actually fucking crafty fight IQ. Orban Elliott literally palms up. Shut up, dude. Didn't even happen. Crazy that the UFC's using AI these days. I can't even fucking believe it. Dude, that inside low kick. Dude, inside low kicks are back, I guess. For this fight. One fight only. Body kick. From Masayev. Having a good first round. Body shot from Klein. Kick to the body from Masayev. Good right hook from Klein there. Kick to the body from Masayev again. Really investing a lot here in the first round, trying to break down Klein. Cut him across his nose there as well, with a cuffing hook. Orban's worst chin. Nah, dude, it's just the whatever weight bully, you know what I'm saying? Michael Oliveira is what it is. What can you do about weight bullies in the sport, dude? Masayev and Orablai both went to high school together back in 50 AD. True. High school was high rock back then, you know. Just sort of clubbing things together. Thanks for the companion. No problem, dude. Thank you for the $20. Did you see the body shot TKOs? This card's been nasty. I know, dude. I love a body shot, and I've missed a few. But I have been watching, to be fair. I just couldn't break out of my morning haze. But I'm here now. Thank you for the $20. Pain without love. I'm not even going to make a funny Orban Elliott tweet. I can't even. He just needs a friend right now, you know. Orban slimed out. It's tough, dude. It's tough. Orban's performance was genuinely pathetic. I don't know. He needed to... I really think, chat, the Boys & Co. Alliance could... Well, it's not even an alliance. The Boys & Co. really need to watch my video on how to deal with the YN Alliance, dude, because... We make out of the... Why are we exchanging punches early, dude? What did I tell you? First round slime out, merchants, man. We didn't even get to implement the 3-minute crafty grin. Like, genuinely... Oh! Good right hook from Klein. Good shot back from Masayev, but Klein's now chopping at the legs. Looking a lot more springy. I don't like that he's shooting in himself. He gets a knee to the body, throws one back. You have to respect your opponent. All right, shut up, dude. First Lewis, now Orban. Pray for Tom Aspinall. Lewis is in what? Oh, McGrillen? Oh, don't, dude. Not the Jerusalem affiliates. Dude, Pimlet already broke that curse. What are we talking about? Jerusalem affiliates that are ranked are different, okay? Oh, good elbow from Ludovic Klein. Better start to the second round than he was doing in the first. Can't believe I had to watch Orban alone. It's better that I wasn't live for it in hindsight. I sensed a disturbance in the Boys & Co. force. Yeah, you're getting Gene makes no sense. I mean, fuck it, dude. If it gets him dead, it gets him dead. UFC expecting me to wake up at 4 PM on a Saturday is actually fucking wild, though. I can't believe the egregious entitlement that they have. Tafik mid-werewolf transformation. Thank you for the $2. He is, yeah, he is mid-werewolf transformation. Good 1-2 from Tafik. I'm surprised by his striking here. I thought he'd be getting clipped a lot more, and he's getting a bit busy here in the pocket. Just a walking fucking... Jesus Christ, dude. Tafik Masayev is scary. McGrillen is already fighting again next week. I know, dude. He's getting back in there. Good hooks from both. Masayev caught Ludovic, though. Tagged him with 1-2 down the pipe there at the end. Misses that kick. I'm manifesting Yair's shitty pants dead on the canvas. Same. Head kick from Ludovic off of the inside low kick. You the man guru UFC in my country and I can't afford it. Yeah, is this like a middle class event for Serbia? Spinning back kick just whiffs, hits the chest from Ludovic Klein. Good left hook from Ludovic Klein there. That was good. Good jab. Good knee to the body as well from Klein. That was good. It looked like he tried to end that combo with a head kick, but Masayev walked straight into a knee to the body. Klein being a bit more aggressive here. Getting popped with that jab. Good jab from Klein. Masayev throws back with more volume, but... Oh, good counter hook from Klein there as well. He's having a few good moments here in round 2. Here he comes. We got that head kick. Moves out the way of that 2. Inside low kick misses from Masayev. 1-2 misses from Masayev. Good 2 from Ludovic over the top. Masayev's still doing well, though. Good 2 there from him, and he stumbles. Oh, he stepped on his foot. That makes sense. Body shot from Ludovic Klein. Crafty body shot. Good left hand from Klein. But Masayev's got a decent chin on him, to be fair. Good shot from Masayev. Good knee to a punch from Klein back, though. Masayev putting on pressure. Lands a good 2. Good body shot from Masayev. And he's put out Ludovic Klein! That's a genuinely impressive victory from Tafik Masayev, dude. Oh, Klein rolls all the way over, though. Ref, get your fucking toes out of there, you fucking creep. Jesus, what a win from Masayev, to be fair. Clean win. Wow. On the feet as well. Pretty impressive. Masayev with a Y. Thoughts on Usman Nurmagomedov? Stay at PFL or UFC? Depends who pays more money, but I'd love to see him in the UFC, to be honest with you. I will say that he fought the equivalent of like a Miles Johns up 2 weight divisions against him. So it's hard to tell how good he really is, but yeah, bring him to the UFC for sure. Evil One, I know. All running simultaneously right now is a UFC card in Serbia, a Brave card in Bulgaria, and an Octagon card in Czech Republic. Yeah, there's actually a crazy amount of fights on. I saw the Brave card has like 30k live viewers. I did watch Alban, yeah. You go back and watch the Rebecca fight, he just beat the shit out of his opponent, right? Ref wanted to get some crafty toe stomps in. Yeah, Ref joined in stomping out his opponent. Can Michael Oliveira be the next Morales or Prates? Not if a fucking Crafty Boys & Co guy gets behind of him. No, we'll see, maybe. So tired of having my parlays killed by fighters forgetting how to fight only when I bet on them. Shout out to Urseg and the Ludovic clan. Yeah, he did look bad. The inside low kick was not addressed early enough at all. Reminded that Anthony Smith looks like Master Tapao from Fallen Order. No idea. Best 6 months ever. If you were a betting man, would you put money on Yam? I'm not a betting man. But a Jan Blachowicz pick is crafty in my opinion. Yes, please make your gay tweets instead of reading chat. I'm just letting Twitter know that I'm live. Did we forget Raja Jackson only got an 80k fine and 90 days in jail? I know, dude. People do need to speak out more, but that's what happens, dude. You got some money, you don't need to do jail time. It is what it is. Someone who I was unimpressed by this card was, oh, sus hug there with his coach. Someone who I was unimpressed by on this card was that Borislav. He looked really sloppy early. And I know he normally does, but I was expecting a finish from him. You know? Age is just a number. Yeah. Did he really just say that? Age is just a number. Jesus Christ. Can I get a Sean Woodson versus Jack Jenkins prediction? No. I'm going to go Jack Jenkins body shots. Why did the ref dip his toes in? I have no idea. Any guy with a beard and shaved moustache is winning. Is Ulfric the Boys and co-agent of Thalmor? I think so, yeah. He's kind of an agent of Thalmor, though. Orban he's kind of like the Tommy Robinson of Skyrim, if we're being honest. Orban got blacked badly, man. You said it was 50-50. It was, dude. It was kind of a 50-50 matchup. You got to read through the lines when I'm doing my predictions sometimes. All YouTubers, parrot takes, why hate Yair? Fuck Yair on everything. I made that up. I didn't parrot no take. We call him Bobby Five Blunts now, gents. Jan will sub Sterling, mark my words. I don't think so. Got the beanie on and the Guru condoms as well. I didn't sell those. Thank you, Guru. Your picks won me $100. They've been alright. Majority correct, I guess. Thoughts on the pickup blaming the arrest on the Jews? I mean, you know, maybe. You never know. Impression of Anthony Smith telling his cellmate he was almost champ. You know, I actually had what it took to be a world champion. Shut up, please. He's just curling up in a ball in his cell. Do 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 do. It's not like it's not him saying age is just a number. It's like saying, like I always say, age is just a number. Like, yeah, like it's his quote. Kind of crazy. Bobby Green's the GOAT. Dude, shout out to Bobby Green. I was going to make a video on it, but I was palms up. But, crafty win. You call yourself MMA Guru when odds makers do better? You watch regardless, brother. You're always here. I appreciate your long-term support and donations. Is Milo going to win? Milos? I'm not sure if Milos is going to win, to be honest with you. I think I went with Noah Gugnon, but this is a bit of a 50-50, so we'll see what happens. It's either Milos KO or Noah gets the takedowns. We finally get to see Yair slimed out. True. Fuck is the odds maker? I don't know. It's like another fucking derogative term towards Jewish people, I think. Those damn odds makers. Sick and tired of these. Somebody get these odds makers out of here. Spider-Man meme when Anthony finds who's attacking his family. It's Bogdan Guskov, true. Did you see Bazooka versus Grad? I think he tapped. I think he did, yeah. You got to make sure you're not doing anything that looks like a tap in those positions as well. Michael Oliveira versus Michael Morales or Prates? No, he's just beaten Orban Elliott. Let's get a few more unranked wins. Thank you, Finn O'Connor. I appreciate you. Jan speaking about looking for a finish worries me. Yeah. But he might just be trying to hype people up, you know. But Navajo's Jerusalem affiliated, dude. So we'll see. Here comes Navajo, dude. That's the look of an MMA Guru viewer right there. What's worse, having Smith or Dustin as a cellmate? Smith. There's no alcohol in jail, so I think Smith would be worse just having to listen to him cry. Early Yair Silva prediction. Gene Silva's slamming him out on everything. People forget, man. Gu is the prodigy of Kyle Evans. Thank you. Who does Aljo fight now? How can he get a title shot? Diego Lopez, but Lopez is moving up to 155, so I have no idea. Lerone Murphy. Just saw your rant on interviewing fighters after they weigh in. One of the funniest vids. That was the JDM one, right? Where he was literally dying at the fucking weigh-in interview. That's pretty crazy. Dude, I bet Chiesa was rubbing his hands together, dude. Another mid-analyst that no one gives a fuck about out of the gig, you know? Now, Michael Chiesa gets another chance on the panel. I'm putting 4K on Milos. He has got some nasty KOs. I think the crafty pick is Gugnon here, but, you know, some of the craftier ones have come up big recently. Where you at, Steve-O? Impression of Anthony Smith realizing the signature turtle shell defense doesn't work in a prison fight. What are you doing? Why are you attacking the back of my head? Ref! Orban Elliott versus the unbreakable titanium fist bones. Somebody get these beggars out of here. I put my bi-weekly paycheck on Noah. Alright. Well, now I feel personally responsible. Thanks, man. Pain without love. Pain. Dude, I love a good river, dude. Anyone else love a good river? Man. What a river, dude. Beautiful. Just so amazing, dude. I love a good river. I love a good river. I love a good fucking train system. I really love, like, just looking at rivers and train lines and efficient railway networks and, man, traffic management. Are you going to spar the next fighter you hang with? I don't know if I'll be hanging out with any other fighters, dude. I'm a curse. I'm a burden. Nah, Bryce has been blessed with Jerusalem plot armor since I met up with him, so we'll definitely do something soon. I won't. Impression of Anthony Smith trying to take the toughest guy out in the cell block, but he gets his ass beat. Hey, you, I mean, the guy was kind of a double threat, you know. 2 commissary trays ago, that's a winnable fight. Impression of Ian Gary having to work a normal job. I had to, like, move boxes. Thank you for the 10. Impression of Auburn Elliott and Jack Evans hugging each other while crying and touching sheep, but now that he's getting cut from the UFC, we can get... Shut up, dude. Maybe we get the Headlock podcast back. We might have to do something. Are you avoiding a collab with Big Tom? I just don't want to meet up with any fighter right now, dude. I'm fucking disgusting right now. Are you doing a reaction to Bobby Green versus a boxer? No. It's too late. I missed the boat, you know. Mate, if you love rivers, you have to come to Bern and come for a swim. Is it in Switzerland? Oh, dude, that's how you know I love rivers, dude. That's how you know I love rivers. Holy shit. I literally looked up Bern on Google Maps and I've been on Google Maps for hours looking for good rivers. I knew it was in Switzerland, dude. I knew that shit. It's a place in Switzerland that has really nice rivers, dude. That's how you know I love rivers. I actually have a real fucking problem. A real problem, dude. I've been scouring Google Maps for the best rivers, and I knew that it was in Switzerland, dude. It is the capital, to be fair. That's my bad. But still, that's why I knew it was. I didn't know it was the capital. Man, though. Dude, it's a really nice place, is Bern, though. It really is a nice place. Ooh. Without love, what the fuck is happening? Sorry. Bro said he was researching rivers. I was researching rivers. There's another place in Switzerland called Interlaken, which is in between. It means in between 2 lakes. That's really nice. Really, really nice, dude. And it's got mountains either side of it. Really beautiful place, dude. There's a river by the cafe I go to sometimes. I'll sit there all morning with my coffee. That sounds cool. That sounds good. Good, that. Nice little morning coffee by the river. Impression of Andy Aspinall laying his eyes on Masayev. Good, that. Yeah. Close the borders. People forget, man. Vanderlei got folded out stiff. True. Yeah, he did. Thoughts on Jake Paul as new PFL promoter? Chat, I think it diminishes the PFL. You know me, I'm a Jake Paul defender, dude, in terms of, like, I actually rate what he's done in boxing. I think it diminishes the PFL. I think it, like, sort of, what's the word? Not comedyifies it or something, but I think it, it's almost like satirizes it. I can't remember the right word, but it makes it a joke, you know? Jake Paul does have hands, but I just think it makes it silly. Gimmicky, yeah, exactly. Clown shows it. There's a word for it. Delegitimizes it, exactly, yeah. So conflicted on UFC 330 main event, the unstoppable inbred versus the immovable retard. I'm going to go Ian Gary. Somebody save him, because I don't want to see him. They should feed Peyton Gabert to Ethan Ewing. True. Impression of Ian Gary finding out Santa isn't real. What do you mean? Just another white supremacist lie. No. What's up, Guru Valentin needs this W. Roberto Valentin, Jerusalem affiliate, dude. We've got a few of them on this card. Hopefully we get some big wins. Who's a braver hero, Ian Gary or Elliot Page? Elliot Page, I think, honestly. What he's been through. I think. So what they did to him. What, you scoping out a river to be found palms up in? No, I just got, I've been back on Google Maps. So, yeah. I don't know, I've been back on Google Maps. There's also a place in the north of Italy called, Sirmione. I don't know if you guys know about Sirmione, as in Sirmione. Beautiful, dude. Absolutely fucking beautiful place. I'm in the arena, fans are going nuts. I know, dude. They have some great atmosphere. A lot of their fighters are coming up big as well. Girl, I lost it. I lost my original mind. True. PFL are able to stream on Netflix. It really is huge now. True. Thank you for the 13 months of membership. It is big. But I don't think it'll ever beat the UFC. If anything, it'll just make the UFC do more. I do BJJ. Every girl I tell assumes I'm gay. Do I find a girl who thinks it's cool or just say I do boxing? Just say you do. Don't say you do. Don't do BJJ, dude. You've done it. You understand a bit of it. Learn Muay Thai or kickboxing or something, you know? Everybody forget that Rousey Carano was shit. Yeah, it was. And then the UFC just poached all the fighters. Guru likes trains and tracks, chicken coops, barbed wire fences, nifty pajamas, Hugo Boss suits, large human-sized air fryers, and shower rooms. Thank you. What does that even mean? Chicken coops, barbed wire fences? I don't get it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I love Hugo. Dude, Hugo Boss, dude. They had him. Good morning, Guru. You mogging today? Not really, no. I'm on death's door, but, you know, we're still streaming. Did Rogan put in some vacation time or something and ask Dana to make, like, 4 shit cards in a row? This isn't that bad of a card, but I think it's because we're used to UFC slop. Impression of Michael Chandler trying to convince his son to ride a roller coaster? Come on, kids, go on it. Shit, white people shit, man. If you like rivers, you should check out the Ganges. No thanks. Jake Paul long interview from Shaolin Hardy last night. Going on live for submission. I think so. His ground game's pretty underrated here against a kickboxer who's been doing a lot of non-MMA fights recently. What's your opinion on the Missouri River? Nah, dude. American rivers are cool, but European rivers have character. I met Arnold Allen in a cafe in Interlaken. The pictures don't do it justice. There you go, dude. You know about Interlaken. This guy knows ball. The pictures don't do it justice. Lauterbrunnen is near there. True. Which Tolkien based? I know he based Rivendell on it. I know. Thank you for the 5, dude. Yeah, you know ball, dude. You know river ball. You know rivers. Had a dream that Ian Gary was at a meet and greet, and a fan suddenly threw a big punch from his hip and chinned him on the floor. Thank you for the £5. What did I ever dream about? I had a dream that I was eager to tell you guys about. Thank you for the £5, though. I appreciate you, man. I'm calling it now. Kevin Holland will do some absolutely crazy shit in the next 5 years. Worse than Smith. I could see it a bit, yeah. Imagine Charles thinking he had a rough childhood and not knowing Gary had to clean gutters one time. I know, dude. What a fucking privileged favela kid. Way to skip my donor. There's probably a reason for it. Kabob and Jake Paul link up. What do you think? Wow, dude. Mr. Humble, huh? What's wrong with you? Why do you only want eternal sleep? No, dreaming's so much more fun. Number is just an age. Tito Ortiz. Impression of Herb Dean watching the first plane crash into the North Tower. Hey, don't do that again. Hey, come here. Come here. Come here. Thank you very much for the €5, dude. No, my dream was... Oh, this is what the fucking dream was. I beat the shit out of Gable Stevenson in class. It was like in my secondary school class, but we were all adults, like resitting certain lessons. And Gable Stevenson started to press me in class and act like he was hot shit. He got me in the clinch, but he couldn't take me down because the guy behind me was stood up and he couldn't get me down. So I was like leaning on him and staying upright and ended up kneeing and elbowing him in the clinch and badly putting him away, but I didn't follow up with any nasty shots. I had to do a bunch of police interviews about it, and a bunch of teachers were pulling me aside out of class to like talk and give my perspective of the situation. And I was basically had to prove my innocence for about an hour in the dream with a bunch of different teachers and police officers. And what every single interrogation came down to at the end was I was just looking at these like adults and saying, he's a fucking rapist. I swear to God. I swear to God. Every single thing came down. It was like a repeat thing where they were asking him, why did you do this? Why should we take your side on this situation? I just looked at him and went, the guy's a fucking rapist, guys. Like this. I was just saying it to him. Like, pleading with him, like, dude, how am I being held accountable for this whatsoever? He started the fight, and I started giving like an intricate breakdown of why I'm innocent here, and I didn't follow up with strikes after I put him away, and I don't take any glory from this and anything like that. It just ended with, dude, you fucking rapist. And it would move to the next one. Thoughts on MVP x PFL merger? I think it's cool. Impression if Happen Ace Rush Holloway at UFC 500. Shit, man, let's fucking rob this dude, man. That Mississippi River is about 4 blocks away from that bus station you were at. In Memphis. I know that's a dream because Gable would pull a crafty loophole on you. Nah, no chance, dude. Gable best guru via loophole. He did not. I don't drink. Have you visited the Ganges River in London? London River's so shit, I do agree. The River Thames is such a shit river. Thank you for the $20, Stephen. I appreciate you, dude, Stefan. Thank you for the 20. Is Smith a victim of CTE or an evil person? I think he's a narcissist and he has CTE. What happens in the welterweight division if Ian Gary wins? We cry. But we also rejoice at Makhachev's demise, but it would be a weird feeling. I had a dream once where I fought RDA for the title and I got fluked inside 15 seconds. True. Sign Usman to UFC and give him Paddy, eh, lad? Give him Paddy, lad. Right, it's Milos versus Noah time. Here was Noah. Sydney's a cool-looking city on the waters, rivers. I like rivers that are nowhere near an ocean, though, dude. That's my thing. Any non-ocean river enjoyers, dude, you're kind of a mainstream. This is how I know you don't know rivers, dude. Rivers double count when they're not near an ocean. You don't really know ball like that. Don't try and join in on conversation, dude. Anyone can have a nice river if it's by the ocean or by the mouth of the river, dude. The real rivers that I'm talking about are ones that are fucking nowhere near an ocean, dude. You're kind of a LARPer. You're a LARPing river fan. Which nonce wins, Gable Stevenson or Pat Barry? Loki Barry chins him nastily. The loophole. Guru dreams of being a human Oreo with an alleged... Nah. Waterfall, Mogs, Rivers, you should give them a chance. Nah, I'm not really a fan of waterfalls, dude. Oh, you're falling. I live next to the river Medway. It stinks of shit. Okay. It's a UK river right there. Thoughts on brothels? Cringe, in my opinion. Thank you for the $2. What are we doing? Playing The Witcher? Pain without love. Pain. All right, this guy here from Serb, or not Serb, this guy's from Montenegro, and he's a crafty fucking striker, dude. A really crafty striker. So we'll see if he can pull this one off against Noah. But they've kind of adopted him here in Serbia. There's a nice stream that runs through the woods here, sort of like a Cage Warriors type river. Okay, thank you for the 5. Here we go. It's on. Mighty Mississippi Mogs. Okay. Jabs early from Janicic. Oh, no, he is Serbian, to be fair, but it says he fights out of Montenegro. Low kick from Gugnom. Got to watch himself early, dude, rushing in like that with the 1-1-2. He needs to try and get a takedown here. Why are we always losing and they always win? Since when? Good shot around the guard there from Janicic. Low kick from Gugnom. He's got Janicic up against the cage. Dude, Janicic is throwing punches, lunging so much over his legs with him. Another low kick to left hook from Gugnon. Oh! Janicic's legs fucked! Oh! Up kicks, dude. Gugnon's on him. Here we go, dude. The crafty Gugnon pick. He's on top. And he's a finisher from these positions. Soy, brittle legs from Janicic, dude. Gugnon's fucking shins of steel. Watch out for that armbar. Side control on top for Gugnon. And he passes straight into Mount, dude. This is no good for Janicic. And it's over! The choke is in! Not quite. Janicic actually scrambles the hell out of that choke. Good shit. That was some urgency right there. But Gugnon's got it back under the chin. It's over, chat. This is it. Janicic getting choked out in his debut, Kurt. Yeah, dude. Noah Gugnon enjoyers are so fucking up right now, dude. That's my boy Noah Gugnon right there. Silence in the crowd. What? Incredible. Crafty, dude. Any update on the normal job thing, mate? Yeah, but I don't want to talk about it. Just how good is Mark Ewan? I know, dude. Crafty Mark Ewan. Do. Yeah, his leg's fucked, dude. You gotta chew up them legs. That's the real Benoit Saint-Denis. I know a good nog when I see it. Okay. The real Frenchman. Thank you for the $2, dude. Just how good is Mark Ewan, folks? Screw. What is Orban Elliott's management thinking? War. Wow. That's what they were thinking, dude. We don't fucking back down. Dude, if it would have got to 3 minutes, we would have given a crafty smirk and it would have been all over. Can you please say what country Janicic is from again? It said he was from Montenegro on Tapology. Gugnon by Sub is live. What'd I tell you? Jerusalem sending Lionheart a beanie to keep his baldy warm in the cells. You're attacking my MMA Guru beanie. Okay. Thank you for the 3 months of membership. Chito Vera approves of that whim. We aren't appreciating the timeline we're in. To see Gaethje get KO'd at 300 and then beat Tybura at the White House will be looked at as historic in 20 years. But as of right now, it's yesterday's news. No one's thinking of it as yesterday's news. I am appreciating it. I'm just also not appreciating these shit cards in between it. Monte, what? Yeah, no, it is a place. Impression of John Jones coaching Smith in between rounds. Get out of there. Get off of the fucking single leg. Do you think we'll ever get a Mormon UFC champion? Just by well, O'Malley. O'Malley was a former Mormon, I'm pretty sure. If I'm not mistaken. Am I mistaken, chat? Or was he a Mormon? The one and only mother flipping goo. Thank you for the $20, Bearded Viking Woodworks. What did he just say? I choked your comrade. Let's go! It's gonna be bad, my slav. Impression of Justin Gaethje kissing the wall. Good, I could. Gary, what's your walkout song? Did he just say I choked your comrade? My walkout song's the Doom theme. Or Underdog by Kasabian. How good would a river have to be to go to Kuwaita? I don't know. Thank you for the 2. Don't get me started, dude. That's the reason I didn't go live the other day. I was fucking flipping shit. Why couldn't Yuri get it done? I know, dude, we would be in the best timeline. More like Bearded Viking Works would. Crafty. Thank you, Bearded Viking Woodworks. I appreciate you, brother. Always supporting the channel. Noah Guns, dude. How does Urbina get it done? Did he really say I choked your comrade to the crowd? Risky move in Serbia. How does Urbina get it done? I don't think Urbina gets this one done, mate. That's what I'm thinking. Yuri posted a video telling Costa not to tag him and stuff because the UFC sent him an offer to fight, but the post was deleted. I guess we're getting that next. True. That'd be a sick fight as well. Boban. The Serbs really do have some famous athletes, right? Can you please do a travel blog in Dagestan? No thanks, dude. It'd be like the fucking Blair Witch Project. You know what I mean? Justin Gaethje and Gene Silva, Israel's greatest defenders. Good. Have you seen the new Australian promotion, Inter Nation Brawling Championship? No. It's a nation. I don't know what that means. Thoughts on Bobby Green piecing up 19-1 pro boxer? Dude, boxers are fucking LARPers, dude. They're genuine fucking LARPers, dude. The YNs gatekeep that shit like they're real fighters. You're LARPing. You're LARPing, dude. You don't know about real fighting. Shout out to Bobby Green, dude, putting us on the map again. No boxer would ever fucking do that. I'm in your house, Goot. It's going to be bad. I hope UFC does become redundant. In 10 years, it'll be Islam Duratov versus Corey Nutsack for the 155-pound belt with a withered Peyton Tabit on the prelims. Islam Duratov, Corey Nutsack, maybe. Maybe this guy's got a nose opener for his warm-up. That doesn't spell goodness. Little backstage interview here of Tom Segura. Looking rough after the divorce. Mad. Impressionist Smith, on paper, handcuffs don't work. You know, 5 years ago, I'm busting out of these things. Who does that guy in the background look like, dude? Wait, is that Gilbert Urbina? Why does he look like a completely different race? You think Vlasto gets this and makes Urbina 7-6? Yes, I think Vlasto wins, yeah. Thank you for the 2. No. What about Orban? Shut up. Thoughts on Bryce versus Musumeci and BJJ? Musumeci should win, but leg locks are gay and don't count, so Bryce wins. Because he'll lose via leg lock and it'll be gay and then it won't be a victory. There is no victory in being gay. Okay? Heterosexuality wins. Fatality. Bam 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 bam. Do 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 do. Dakota Trevor didn't look all that, right? She didn't look all that in her fight. I saw that. Looked a little bit like regular women's MMA fighter level against a schmuck. Main event predictions. Uros Madic. Pain without love, pain ain't good enough. The Welsh plankster. Shut up, bitch. Shut up, dude. Fucking idiots. Sick and tired of your behavior. Orban using the Anthony Smith technique perfectly. Shut up. He literally had AIDS. Have you guys ever fought with AIDS before, dude? You don't fucking know what it's like. So shut the fuck up, dude. You genuinely have no idea. I'm convinced Gilbert Urbana gave a coked out Hunter Campbell that sloppy toppy after UFC after party. They keep giving him fights. Okay, yeah, I don't know what's going on with some fighters in the UFC, but they do keep getting opportunities to fight. If you didn't have a YouTube, would you still watch these cards? Yeah, I've got nothing else to do. Go to a waterfall and stop being so close-minded? No, I don't want to go to a waterfall. They're overrated, dude. Bum, bum. Oh, man. When I met you in the summer. Mayo shot if D-Rod slams out Medic? No. No, I can't do any Mayo shot, dude. I'd poop my pants if I do that. The Welsh gangster is like saying the Palestinian competitive eater. Well, there's still rats and stuff, though. Thank you for the $8 Australian. Mackenzie Dern. They're really putting a lot of effort into the promos here for Mackenzie Dern. They think they got a star on their hands, I guess. They probably do. She's got a lot of following, right? Randa Marcos. That takes me back. I was in Wales for a week and it gave me diarrhea. True. Nah, Wales is pretty sweet. I've never been. I went once when I was a kid, but I didn't remember it. I think I went once when I was a kid to Wales to like sit around while like an older person in my family died. Well, that might be a fake story though. Maybe I've misheard a story or something. I think I went when I was a baby to Wales just to be in the house while like a older person died in a bed or something. Not MMA related. If anyone listening has Bitcoin on a cold card, they need to act... shut up, man. I'm a super empath. You need to go to a waterfall. They're healing. Okay, thank you. Okay, I must confess I was in the crowd and my memories of Oban telling me to mute took over. I bounced an empty Tizer bottle off of his head and it seemed to so badly rock him on his walkout. It was my fault. Get your Oban jokes in, mate. When the comeback happens, you'll all be fucking... Who'll be laughing then? Dern has the conditioning of marching Tybura. Thank you for the 2. But she has got good 5-round cardio, though. I remember watching UFC with an untrained eye, seeing Till get slept by Masvidal, thinking, that wasn't too bad, just a TKO. What? How could you... Even from an untrained eye, that's crazy to think. Vologdin just crawled out of my boot. Yeah, man. Honestly, chat, I would have been on time for the card today, but I fucking tripped over Mark Vologdin on the way to the computer. How's the beanie sales? I ain't even fucking checked how many they've sold now, but there's still loads left. What will they add to 330? I'm not sure. Waterfall here. Come to me, Guru. Thank you for the 2. What will they add to 330? They're not adding anything to 330, dude. It's going to be fight week after this card, so they're not adding shit. Oban forgot to take his booty plug out before the fight. Thank you for the $5, dude. Thank you, Lord. You're here, Jerusalem for life. If Scousers didn't get knocked out, what's Darren Till? He's a wall. That's what they call him. You thought there would be endless beanie sales? No. No, I didn't, honestly. I just wanted to have enough to where they wouldn't go out of stock again. They're adding Elliot Page versus Kai Kara France. True. Thank you for the 2. That's a fair matchup, to be fair. Snake River in US is nice and waterfalls do heal. Thank you for the 2. I guess waterfalls are healing. to be fair, when I was a kid and I went to like a sort of like a water slide place in like a mall, in like a leisure center, whenever there was a waterfall part of it, I would like stand underneath it and then emerge from it like I was in like some kind of epic film. So I do get where you're coming from, to be honest with you. Underneath the waterfall at like a water park was the fucking craftiest imagination spot when you're a kid, honestly. The fuck did Shevchenko turn Wei Li into a K-pop star? Shout out to Wei Li, dude. She had a glow up. She's looks maxing. Hey, Guru, did you watch the RAF highlights or read the news? I find it entertaining. Yeah, dude, I hope that Colby gets the Bilal fight. That'd be a big matchup for the pair of them. Orban's chin is bad. Shut up, bitch. Thank you for the 2. What are you talking, boo? It's not his 3rd KO loss either, by the way. Oh, no, not in the US. Not in a row. But yeah, shut up, bitch. Didn't know UK people swam like that. Thank you for the 2. Yeah, we're swimmers, dude. I was actually, again, not a lot of people are aware of this, but I was actually top 2 swimmers in my year. And often I was number 1. Honestly, it was a real competition between me and 2nd place. That's real, dude. I'm like a fucking menace in the water, I swear. Don't go chasing waterfalls. I'm like a whale in the water, yeah. True. Thank you for the membership, Alex Luna, 8151. Appreciate you. Young Goo under a waterfall is my spirit animal. Dude, I used to just have so much aura under there. I've been going through bad depression lately, but your streams gave me the confidence to finally end it. Thank you, man. Is Jan victory here always by decision? Probably. Probably, yeah. You see Costa literally post full 4-minute edit of Adolf Hitler and I don't know what Paulo Costa's posting sometimes. Thank you for the 5. Manatee, thank you for the 2. No, chat, honestly, I wasn't even a Star Wars enjoyer when I was a kid, but I used to stand under the waterfall at this, like, leisure center, swimming baths, and I'd be under there and I'd be saying stuff like, liar, as a kid. Nazareth Hackprast is the guy that hangs out outside of an off license just to hurl abuse at bystanders who are just trying to go to Tesco's. Thank you for the 5. That makes sense, yeah. Liar! You were the chosen one, Anakin. I saw a clip of you saying the M word about a month ago. Didn't know you could be such a hateful bigot. Here's $5 to show my support. Thank you very much, dude. I didn't say it. Colgan 30-27 to Manuel Souza. Very good win for Usman. Thank you for the $2. There you go. Dude, this guy looks fucking flabby. This guy looks very flabby compared to what I've seen before. A flabby UFC debut. Bit of a regional merchant. Juicy, juicy. Could be in for a tough one here for Vlasto Kepo, guys. Little flabster. Impression of Anthony Smith crashing out after someone compared him to Harry Bitchwick. Shut up. If you're so good at swimming, how fast do you think you can get to Spain? Don't start on that, dude. I was fucking crashing out about that. Just tuning in and catching up. Back of the heads. Who lands more strikes, MVP or Elliot Venom Page? Elliot Venom Page, probably. That's why she switched to a boy, because MVP's dad kept fucking... They're related, you know. Elliot Page. Ellen Page was MVP's sister. And once she found out what Daddy was up to, she thought it'd be safer to... She thought there'd be safer passage as a boy. Thank you for the 3. Pookie Piper would have saved the card. Love you, Guru. Thank you for the $3 Australian dollars. El Chapo. Woo, woo, woo. I am... What? Did you guys see McGregor on Rampage's stream? Shy Hockett and CT Volt trying to stop the Kuwaiter invasion. What's next for Oban? I have no idea. Shy Hockett, CT Volk. Can you 5,000 young men just stop? Please just stop coming here and immediately terrorizing shops and robbing things and desecrating gravestones, please. Impression of Mark Goddard, chicken burger, please. Oi, chicken burger. Here we go, round 1 of Klepo versus... Is that even his name? Urbina. A classic Urbina fight, dude. Let's see. Hold on now. Urbina kind of race swapped for this one, dude. He's going for a bit of a more Boys & Co hairstyle. With a bit of a mullet. Oh! Kepo's going for it. Good uppercut. Hold on now. Urbina on skates early, but Kepo looks open. He looks open. Straight for him. Oh! Whoa! 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 Urbina tagged him back. Kepo's going straight for him. Good jab from Kepo. Good lead hook. But he's so open, and he got dropped. Urbina's on him, dude. We're looking at an Urbina fraud check in 2026. Holy shit. Good elbows from Urbina on top. Kepo on bottom position. Not recovering well. And it's going to get stopped. We're looking at a Gilbert Urbina stoppage in 2026. It's over. Regional merchant Kepo gets Gilbert Urbina fraud checked in 2026, dude. Fucking wild. He was so open coming in. So open coming in, dude. Oh, Joe Rogan scream, yeah. Regional roid merchant question mark? Bum bum ba-na-na-na-na-na. He had no striking defense. No striking defense from Kepo. Parlay incinerated, yeah. Boys & Co should never go for a round 1 finish. Oh, Joe Rogan screamed, dude. The Serbs is the chinny Slavs, dude. I'm telling you. The itchy Slavs, they're not Boys & Co. Hamzat about to do despicable things to Sean rematch. Kepo always look like this. No logic in your picks. You don't know ball. Shut up. You're a fucking... Oh, I nearly swore. Really swore. Yeah, because Urbina totally looked like he's 5'9". I know. Well, we knew that, though. Another crafty David Story pick. Thank you for the 2. Oh, farted. Bro, Strickland Hernandez card versus 330. That was a fight night. True. Do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Bam, bam, meow, meow. No, Kepo never always looked like that. Just to remind myself, he did look in completely different physical shape on the regional scene. You're just bullshitting again. You don't know ball. MMA Guru versus Bedtime MMA and Ep, I don't care. Thank you for the 5. Also, who do you think you lost yourself after you got the success you wanted? Don't know, man. That's one of those weird fights where the moment somebody walks out, you immediately know they're going to lose as a big favourite. Yeah, he looked completely different than his regional scene. Bro, Strickland Hernandez card versus 330. That was a fight night. Who do you think you'd fight like in the UFC, Yuri? Hey man, wife wore your hat during the act and I finished too quick. That's disgusting. Impression Dana had stress eating and crying about Francis abuse. No. He fucking raped me. I heard Urbina round 1. Nasty, dude. You knew he was on roids on the regionals. Opinions on the climb fight? Didn't get to see it. Musayev looked good. Impression of Andy Aspinall jumping and doing cartwheels in a field of flowers and when all of a sudden he starts feverishly joking. What the fuck is that? Thank you very much for the $5. Good that. Ugh. Tough. Flowers. Grad being hurt by Dennis is a bad look on him though. Yeah, he's not the best, but he's better than fucking Dennis Bazooka. How did Bedtime get this right? True. Thank you for the 2. Crafty pick. Maybe you knew that Crepo was on roids on the regional scene, dude. Bam, bam. Artem Lobov walked so Gilbert Urbina could fly. I completely forgot that Gilbert was a part of the tough era with Trayshawn Gore and Brian Battle. Yeah, he was. You should get arrested for Drop the Guru mugshot too. Thank you for the 7 months of membership, HD Blue. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you. Do. Bisping just sneezed and KO'd Urbina on the mic. Crafty. Impression of Mark Goddard instructing Anthony Smith to drive into his misses. GOAT card, by the way. Good card. Yeah, bunch of finishes. Goddard. Oi! It's over. You're missing him. Impression of Marab stopping slavery. Hey, stop it, you Arab. Do. Do. Trash card. Low level fights, but like fun finishes in the fights though. You can't deny it. Fun finishes. When's your cousin's next fight? In like a week. Can you and Bedtime do a fight night stream? Maybe without Lucas. I've spent almost $500 in your chats. Do I get a tax return? I don't think that's how it works, pal. I don't think so. Do. Pain without love. Yair versus Gene Silver is official. True. Why can't the UFC go to more foreign places than the Apex? Than Apex? I know they should do, to be honest with you. The crowd atmosphere is way better. Kepo lost to Tristan Tate. Kepo lost so Tristan Tate could live a minute longer. True. Who looks at Kepo and thinks he's UFC level? Well pick. Yeah, man. Gilbert Urbina's proven his UFC level with his over and over again slime out KO losses. Awesome beanie, where can I get one? You can get one at mmaguru.co.uk. I'm selling my own MMA Guru beanies. People forget, man, Yam was Izzy's first loss. True. It was actually Vittori, if you know ball. No, it wasn't. Boo-doo. Boo-doo. You have a cousin fighter? Yeah, my cousin's a fighter in PFL. Thank you, Dominic Mancuso. Impression of Ian Gary falling off a cliff while Islam laughed and Logan Paul... Just too many names wouldn't be funny. Howdy, Goo. Thoughts on... Sorry. I'm falling. Hey, brother, this is funny. I'm recording and my name's Logan Paul. Howdy, Goo. Thoughts on Yan to win? Yeah, he's old. I think Jan Blachowicz wins this, dude. You got to go with Jan here after the Allberg and Pereira fights. Sterling got that Vegemite power advantage. True. Team Waterfall for life. JKW Fight Companion. Thank you for the 5, dude. I appreciate you, man. Lewis McGrillen. Yeah, that's my cousin. Who wins? Usman versus Huffy and Usman versus Max? Usman. No, Max would win. It's hard to know with Mohammed Usman because I feel like Paul Hughes, like he doesn't beat Fiziev, you know? And he gave Mohammed Usman a really close fight. He doesn't beat Fiziev. Like a lot of, you can tell by someone's ability by their opponents a lot of the time. Thank you for the membership, Honey Badger. Impression of Darren Till stopping 9/11. No. Hey, everyone, stop. There's another plane. Quick, take it down. Croatia and Bosnia over Serbia all day. Thank you. Yes, he does beat Fiziev. I don't think Paul Hughes beats Fiziev, dude. I think he gets butchered on the feet by him. I really do. Is Vallejo Silva's best win? Rewatched that scrap. It might just be. Yes, it is. Robert Valentin will win on Swiss National Day. We'll see. He's the favourite, but will he get it done, dude? We've had some upsets. We've had some upsets, folks. Do. Paddy's chin is more open than Spain's borders. True. You got LPIC, shouldn't be giving out your opinions. Well, you pay me to give your shitty opinions, so I'll keep doing it. As much as I hate the Dagestanis, you should give Usman a top 10 opponent if he joins the UFC. Yeah, give him like the Panas treatment. Would Prime Nick Diaz be Hamza or Strickland? Would he beat them? No. Top 3 favourite waterfalls of all time. I'm not a waterfall enjoyer, dude. I'm more of a river man. Explain what this Wales is you keep talking about, YN. It's a country that my mum is from. I truly thought Dusko Todorovic is basically England. It's not barely any different, mate. Other than the accent. Truly thought Dusko Todorovic was going to be the future of the middleweight division. Same here, dude. He beat Mikel Pereira on the regional scene as well. When did Mohammed Usman fight Paul Hughes? Not Mohammed Usman. Usman Nurmagomedov. Thank you for the $1 Jeffrey McDonough. Yeah, I thought Dusko was going to be a problem at one point as well. The way he flowed into the fight. But he's so chinnable. Bro, they're doing Serbia UFC and still no Poland. I know, dude, but hey. You think the Jays are too fond of Poland? I don't think so, dude. The Polish ain't following their fucking J ways. Why do you have very little accent? Because I'm from London and I taught myself how to speak properly. Be careful, girl. I enjoy you, but be careful. Have you met many stonemasons, my lord? Low-born girls say, my lord, not my lord. If you're going to pose as a commoner. Thank you for £2. Favourite dinosaur? The Ankylosaurus. No, I like the Velociraptors. Usman Nurmagomedov versus John Pork. Who wins? John Pork. A lot of J's come from Poland, doesn't add up. Damn straight it doesn't. I hate Serbia so much. We need UFC Warsaw, please. True. Yeah, a lot of them come from there, and now there's not a lot of them left there, mate. That's what I'm saying. Thank you for the one angel. Pick one. Permanent UFC Dagestani ban or no women's MMA? Same thing, mate. Same fucking thing. No women's MMA, really. But chat, am I off in saying there is no women's MMA anymore? What's going on? This is like, next weekend is the first women's MMA fight of the year, it feels like. The UFC is going to make Usman versus Gaethje for the title in January. Both are managed by Ali. It's done, but the UFC wants to hurt MVP. Maybe, yeah. UFC 331. They're not going to do Usman Nurmagomedov versus Gaethje, you stupid fuck. Shut your dumb mouth. Can't believe I read that and just went along with it, you stupid fucking bot. UFC 331 in LA. Van versus Pantoja, main. Arman versus Oliveira as co-main. 5 rounds, apparently. That could be good. That could be a good card. I don't know how they're not stacking these cards with multiple title fights, but whatever. What's up, Guru? For starters, you're the GOAT. Next, these next 4 fights are actually interesting. Same here. No, I'm looking forward to them. I've got Valentin, Rakic, Blachowicz, and Uros. Yeah, Tafik ruined a lot of parlays. Impression of Jake Hadley watching Hot Fuzz. I don't know.
It just doesn't make any sense. It feels like the whole village is out to get him. I bet it's the neighbourhood watch.
Bum bum. Another KO that was so satisfying was when OSP head kicked Corey Anderson. OSP a bit of an aura maxer though, insisting people call him by his initials. I don't think he insists on that. I think that was said by Joe Rogan. When are you going to start training with Tom? I'm good. Thank you for the 29 months of membership. Can't meet up with a fight right now. I'll fucking lose my mind. John Pork versus Fiziev. Yeah, man. No. John Pork won a shitty debut against a shit fuck out of Poland. Give him another unranked guy. Fucking hell. If it was any other person on the roster that had that performance, you'd have completely forgotten about him by now. And that's the fucking truth. Do. Down. Do you remember your first UFC card you watched? Yeah, the first one I watched live was Demetrius Johnson versus John Caruso. I think his name was. It was the McGregor versus Poirier card. UFC 173. Was it UFC 173? 178 maybe? Was it 178? Yeah, it was. Yeah, Cerrone Alvarez, yeah. It's the first one I stayed up for. But I knew about the UFC before then. Bobby Green should throw him one hard leg kick at the end. True. I think Bobby Green can beat Usman, I'm not going to lie. Crafty take. Alright, it's a fucking Boys & Co versus Itchy Slav battle, dude. Pain without love, poo. It's not enough, poo. I got something to poo. They've got Indians in Serbia as well. Dude, is there nowhere safe? Jesus, dude. Is there nowhere to go? I'm joking. Round 1 coming up of Todorovic versus Valentin. Let's go Valentin, dude. Jerusalem affiliate. My best friend. Well, she was pretty hot. I didn't see her face, but she looked like with her movements that she was hot. Here we go. You're donating right now. Round 1. Marab's guaranteed a title shot, and Allberger's out. We have no chance. True. Dusko's probably a better fighter, but he's so finishable when he gets front kicked to the ground early. Valentin showing him the look for that lead kick. There it is. Jumps in. He's got a nasty guillotine. He's got a nasty guillotine! And he's trying to latch it up on Dusko Todorovic. Standing guillotine! Standing guillotine from Robert Valentin! Dusko bails to the ground. Valentin on top. Oh my god, dude. He was wrenching that standing guillotine, dude. Dusko Todorovic is getting picked up like a baby there in that guillotine. Good job, though. I think he kind of jumped up to alleviate pressure on his neck there. But now Valentin's on top and they're dry. This is his position, dude. He's a jiu-jitsu guy at the end of the day. He does have KO power, but he's kind of known for his submissions. People forget, man, he was teaching his Ultimate Fighter competitors jiu-jitsu techniques in the kitchen on their show when another Ultimate Fighter guy that he knocked out on the show rushed to the kitchen to grab a knife to stab him after he was crashing out over losing. I don't know if anyone else watched that season, but it was good. Shades of Gamrot on that report are true. Valentin on top. Todorovic doing good to stay in guard here, not let himself get passed over. Valentin's got wrist control. Looking maybe for that front choke again if Todorovic isn't careful. He's got a cradle here. He's got his leg in on this north-south position. Trying to get over the top of him. Not quite. Good job by Dusko Todorovic. Good job by Dusko to get back into the fight. And he's got this double leg. Crafty work from Dusko Todorovic, dude. Straight into a guillotine. Straight into a guillotine, but he's half guard over the other side. So it's not going to happen. And now Dusko's looking for a Von Flue choke. Valentin's got a butterfly hook. Elbow in the body of Dusko Todorovic here. A fumble by Robert Valentin. Will we see a Dusko Todorovic UFC win? Good reversal by Valentin. Gotta watch the armbar. No. Good job by Robert Valentin to get back up on top. Kept the butterfly hook. Used it to sweep. Back in full guard on top. But Dusko's got an active guard here. He's working for things. Valentin's got to be very careful here. He needs to get both arms in. There you go. Both arms in from Valentin. Keeps full guard on top. And once this goes past the first round, dude, you're in Dusko Todorovic's world. I'm telling you. If this goes past round one, you're in Dusko's world, friend. Good job by Valentin to get all the way out. Lands a shot to the side of the head, looking to fish for this rear naked. He's got crafty angles on his rear naked, and that's a really good adjustment by him. Dusko's got to be very careful. Valentin uses that grip just to get round to the backside a bit more. Trying to fish his hand under the chin of Dusko Todorovic here. Dusko's back up. Shoots a takedown. Good job. Valentin hooks the leg and reverses position again. And he's up in north-south. This is a really solid guillotine now. Really solid guillotine. And he taps him. Odin. Let's go, Robert Valentin, dude. Scream a bit, dude. I was ready to get hyped with you after a big finish. This isn't regular Valentin, dude. He's humble now, dude. I don't like this new Valentin. Respectful, dude. Dude, this is the Boys & Co problem, dude. Get up there and do the scream that you were doing, dude. I was ready to get fucking hyped. Very fun grappling, yeah. Good scrambles. He's got a nasty guillotine, dude. He does. This is big thing. Front chokes. Ba, ba, ba. Nice. Sucks for Dusko, though, dude. He's probably getting cut. There's a lot of fighters that are getting cut off a loss here. Serbia's getting cooked. Yeah, it's getting tough for Serbia. It's Swiss National Day. Good for him. True, I didn't know that. If that's true, then that's good. Thank you for the $1. Jeffrey McDonough. Fast forward your stream, dude. You're way behind. No, I'm in the UK. It's just what it is. Watch Rakic somehow fumble this W. I know, dude. Rakic is so bad. He's a fumbler, to be fair. So, we'll see. Bum, bum. Ba-na-na-na-na. Pain without poo. That was okay, but real exciting grapplers would have gotten a body lock and landed some vicious knees to the thigh. True. European Dustin Poirier. Is he on the mic? He's usually quite fun on the microphone if he's not crying. Todorovic looks like big Poirier. It was bad, my sir. He doesn't really. But a good win from Dusko. From Valentin. Crazy Al Buckley and Holland destiny swapped. Expected Buckley to be a fan outside the rankings while Holland was a serious contender. Fan favourite outside the rankings. True. But is Buckley a serious contender? They're about the same in their career right now. Joint interview. This is so humiliating to Dusko, dude. Bunch of losers. Okay. How do you research cards? Just watch the regional fights and see what you think of them, really. Based. Based. Fucking Robert Valentin. It's all getting muted right now. I don't know what he's saying. Little humiliating post-fight speech there. Tough. I know, it's always humiliating there, man. Do. Giga Chikadze. Valentin calls Serbia a warrior country after he subs their boy and makes him translate for him. Okay. It's so humiliating, isn't it? Wait, I'm seeing visions of Giga Chikadze. Has anyone else had that for a second? It's like when you squint, you can see Jesus. It was type of thing, you know what I mean? If you really looked beyond the screen, you could see a glimpse of Giga Chikadze. Rakic's last win came 6 whole months before Pereira Vatakov 2. Guru was like 22. Oh, dude, don't fucking remind me, dude. I've done nothing with my fucking life. Serbia looks vulnerable for invasion. Okay. Thank you for the tier. They're really good at other sports, to be fair. They've got, like, good sportsmen in every sport. Football, tennis, basketball, everything. But just not in MMA, I guess. They do have some fighters, though. Oh, fucking Ian Gary's voice. I was just going to say, what city is this? Is this in Serbia? Here we go, dude. I know, this is my destiny. Fucking shut up. 4 times world Muay Thai champ doesn't mean shit. Every organization calls their champs world champs. I know. Thank you for the $5. Talking about John Pork. Yeah, I know. Coattails of McGregor, eh? You know when you're... Chat, is anyone else hearing Joe Rogan quotes? And I'm like, that wasn't about Ian Gary. You know what I'm saying? I'm changing my... Nowadays, Rogan just hates on everyone that's fighting. I keep hearing Rogan quotes about fighters, and I'm like, he wasn't saying that about Ian Gary. He wasn't saying that about so-and-so. You know? That's some recycled shit he said once about Carlos Condit, you know? I love how we think we're hardcores in comparison to people who actually fly out and go to a UFC event with the Moldova flag to support Ion Kutalaba. True. They're mainly family members and friends, though, to be fair. Oh, why? Because he head kicked a fucking 1 week notice Volk? He's so complete? Fuck off. Literally a submission merchant, dude. Couldn't even submit JDM. Do you know Valentin's actual last name? Check Tapology. Nah, what is it? Ba ba ba. Robzilla. Robert Frey. Robert Valentin Frey. Okay. Why? I'd choose Valentin over Frey as well, to be fair. If Islam loses, Volk will be pound for pound #1. We will be so back. Pound for pound comes back to Down Under. Sing it, Piggy. I'm not singing a song for you, but thank you for the 22 months of membership. True. But Makhachev will probably still be above him. Ian Galley's tap machine. He's never tapped before, though. Ah! They cut him off! They literally cut him off. He said there's no way, shape, or form that he leave that octagon without that belt wrapped. And then they cut it off because he said around Layla's waist. I bet you anything he said around Layla's waist. They literally cut it off. There's no way, shape, or form I'm leaving that octagon without that belt wrap. Alright, cut, guys. We'll just use that for the promo, I guess. I bet you he said around Layla's waist. Thank you for the 2. Layla's a lesbian. Alright, shut up. Thank you for the 2. No, she's not. (17-1) is a crazy UFC record. I've noticed your picks have all become favourites and a few random white guys you like. Mostly the favourites. Thank you for the 5. I pick underdogs. I do pick underdogs. Thank you for the 5. Hey, dude, look at the fucking rankings. What? My problem for noticing a trend? The boys are on top. No, if I was picking the white guys I like, I would have picked Strickland fucking to beat, what's his name? Chimaev, and Gaethje to beat Tybura. I'm not a Dagestani fan, but did you see Usman cook PFL? About paying him? Yeah, I did see that. Thank you for the 2. Bogdan Grad celebrates in the crowd. Is he Serbian? No. When I had my debut. Yeah, no one's asking about you, Bisping. We're talking about Bogdan Grad for a fucking second. Jesus Christ. When I had my debut. Yeah, shut up, mate, dude. We're just having a moment with Bogdan Grad there. I'm not a Dagestani fan. I've already read it. Can I sleep in the bed tonight? Yeah, Ian Gary. If Smith's next, John Jones, protect Hasbullah. True. Dude, it's Tybura. We're literally about to witness a Tybura fucking fight. Oh, look at the aura of him, dude. Look at those clobbering punches. The power on those shots, dude. Even in the warm-up, he just can't be asked. Crafty, dude. Doesn't want to gas himself out in the warm-up. If that belt goes around that wag's waist, we'll fucking leave. Gaethje's Chicano said he was 60% Mexican. No, he's just self-hating because he's mixed and half of it's white. Thank you for the 2. You know the drill. Everyone knows if you're mixed, you're whatever your dad is. I can't explain why, but that's just how it is, dude. Unk still got a gif for Tybura. Definitely for Yam. Thank you for the 2. Yeah, true. Ian meeting the Machado sandwich, Gary. Thank you for the 2. Now you nothing. Okay, alright, yeah, now you're nothing. If Gary wins, do we have to accept that being a cack is the best base for MMA? You can't do that on YouTube, Dono. That's crazy. Thank you for the 5. Yeah, I guess so. But who else is there? That would literally be a one-off, though, wouldn't it? Impression of Ian telling Islam borders are bad. Borders are actually... We should let more fucking 25-year-old men sprint into Spain. That's what we should do. We need to let 5,000 fucking 25-year-old Moroccan males sprint into Spain at full speed and start terrorizing the place. And then we need to tweet online that men are dangerous and not always a man, but always a man. Not all men, but always a man. Now let's let 5,000 of him run through our city. Anthony officially joins the Lion Alliance. Anyone else think Tybura kind of looks like Fish Legs from How to Train Your Dragon? I don't know the characters by name like that. I know Hiccup. He does look a bit like Fish Legs, you're right. Bisping and Felder better than DC and Rogan? Yeah, probably. Hey, Guru, you ready for your daily cum tribute? Please don't, again. Mark survived to the bell. Shouldn't he go down a weight class? He's smaller than everyone he fights. He should be out of the UFC, unfortunately, for him. Roots of the tree or location of the soil. I don't know what you're even saying. Thank you for the 2. Tybura, crafty height nerfer, dude. This dude's all of 6'4". JDM walking out. They just walked out JDM to the crowd. Did you guys hear? Are we crying if Makhachev beats Anderson Silva's record? We are. Yeah, we are. We actually are. Dum, 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 dum. I'm going with Ian Gary all out. I'm telling you. Gary dedicating his win to Layla's ex. And without my nutritionist, I wouldn't have been able to do any of this. If I had to fuck my own wife, I wouldn't have energy for cardio and training. Mark is so much fun to watch fight, though. Yeah, but he just gets his ass whooped, though. You got to have a standard in the UFC. The big boys. I used to be a big Rakic enjoyer. Ian uses the tampons in the restrooms. Okay, what the fuck was the point of typing it like that? Impression of Ian begging Layla to watch Aaron Islam from his corner. Please, just watch. My little brother's a huge fan. Can you wish him a happy birthday? Very funny. Thank you for the 5. JDM just got blobbed in the crowd. Shut up. Crafty Anthony Smith highlight loss there. The UFC just paying homage to his recent L. Gaethje's like 60 to 80% white because his mum's Mexican. Average Mexican's like 30. I know, dude. But, you know, he's going to claim full Mexican, dude. Yeah, I'm a Mexican, man. Shut up, dude. But yes, true. Is Tybura black? No. It's going to be bad, my guru. Thank you for the 2. Dude, people forget, man. Tybura beat the shit out of Jonata Deniz. Look at that low kick he landed against D'Elia. Dude, the way they're finding these highlights. Hold on, dude. He actually has a crafty resume of moves. Even in his losses, they're showing him, like, landing a move on someone. Typed it like that because Super Chat didn't allow it. Oh, I don't know why. Why not promote Shiguri merch? He announced that? I'll give it a 3. I'm waiting for the big announcement, mate. Feel like the ex-husband is more cucked with this. Thank you for the 2. True. No, there's no Shiguri match, mate. Tybura upset incoming. Sometimes I feel like you got the love. You got the love. You got the love. And you got the love. Impression of Gary asking Islam to sleep with Layla, but Islam's disgusted. Okay. Brother, we are not related. Why you ask? I can't get up for this. Come on, I'll give you a Viagra and everything. Tybura by crafty knees to the thigh against the cage. We'll see, dude. It could happen. It could happen. Pavlovich was scared of Tybura. He was. Thoughts on the IRA? Based. No, they're based for real. This girl's so cool. I have a crush on her, chat. And I'm 27 years old, by the way. And I have a crush. Chat, should I start picking up tennis and learn tennis riz? Hey, it's a good backhand. That's going to be like my riz line that I'm going to use at the tennis courts, dude. Who taught you to serve? You know, I'm going to really ham up my accent to be posher as well. On paper, I'm a terrorist was one of my favorite lines. Thank you, dude. Top 3 fighters to follow in Smith. I don't know if about top 3, but thank you for the 20 months. Fight's about to start and there's a lot of donos. Holland people are suggesting. Is it a ritual that you missed the first 3 fights? I can't be expected to wake up at this time, UK time, dude. Sorry. It's like 4 p.m. It's going to be bad. Impression of D telling Ian she wishes Connor was more like him. I wish Ian was more like you. They have the same voice. Developed a crafty singing voice, eh? Yeah, I was a fat kid. All fat children are good singers. True! Actually true. Gamrot versus Sal Killed prediction. Sal Killed. Sal Killed future lightweight champ. Harassment Riz. I hate this sport so much. I like fighters and then they lose, but I always go back to watch their next fight. True. Every time you call someone ugly, my girlfriend always says he's the one to talk. Thoughts? Well, you're dating someone who lurks in an MMA Guru live chat, so you're a fucking loser yourself, you skank. I'm handsome, okay? Even though the camera doesn't do it justice. Missing another card because of... And I don't have to be handsome. I'm 6'3.5", bitch. Okay? I can be mid. Missing another card because of work. How's it been? It's alright. A lot of finishes. A lot of low-level fights now. You, Tim Welch, and O'Malley's podcasts are awesome. Thank you, dude. It's the trilogy. The Trinity right there. Only real ones know about the legendary one Augusto Sakai was on. He was on a fucking tear. He was. His clinch work, dude. Nasty. Thoughts on the clip of Ian saying in an interview Layla called him a pussy for not fighting Hamzat? Yeah, she's an instigator, dude. It's tough. Let me serve you a backhand. This line is used later in the relationship. Okay. That's terrible. If lions had a heart like Anthony's, they'd attack their own family. Rakic gonna lose arm triangle. He could, dude. He could, dude. The height coat, but I know, dude. You're an ogre. I know. In my sociology class, do I express my right-wing views or stay undercover? Do whatever the fuck you want, dude. What the fuck? Thank you for the 5. What even is sociology? Why are you doing fucking sociology? You're right-wing. Get a fucking job, you bum. So, born in Austria. Damn, immigrants shake my head. Thank you for the 2. True. He's born in Austria, but he is Serbian. He was just born there. Thank you, Olivia, for the $5. Appreciate you. First video I watched of you was Women's Hotness Tier List. Knew you were the GOAT from then. Hope you're not depressed. Nah, I'm doing fucking great, dude. Dude, look at Boban in the crowd, just fucking towering above everyone in the orange. Crazy. Just 7-foot Boban. Imagine getting a ticket behind him. Fucking hell, dude. Refunds ahoy. Chat, I'm not gonna lie. I was expecting a better atmosphere from the crowd. Where's the chance? Where's the chance, dude? I was expecting like drumming noises. Rakic, Rakic, Rakic. They honestly have been a bit of a letdown, to be honest with you, dude. Just a regular MMA crowd. They're all losing. Yeah, but they were winning earlier on the card. Sure, man, I was born in America, but I'm British. What the fuck? Thank you for the 2. 40-year-old Tybura, dude. Oh, he's going to be craftier than ever. There's some chants. There you go. They're actually chanting now. They need this win, dude. This is big for the Serbs. Pooing out of the poo corner. Tybura, dude, he looking in mean shape. When them chest hairs are curled up, dude, you know Tybura means fucking business. Holy shit. Yeah. Sweating. He's dripping with sweat. Tybura developed a spinning back kick at 40. He did. Tybura's gassed. Yeah, he's dripping with sweat in the corner right now. 14-6, dude. What an ugly record. 237, not bad. He's not 254. 237's not bad for heavyweight for him. Lucas hasn't done a stream with y'all because y'all didn't like this song intro idea and he's been butthurt. Maybe. Nice. Nothing better than to separate these two heavyweights than an 80-year-old man. Great job, UFC. And to separate these two Goliaths, we have a 90-year-old man. Rakic on his... Dude, Rakic is trying to aura farm, dude. Everyone's forgotten about all of his losses. Now's his chance to fucking redeem himself. Round 1. Inside low kick from Rakic. What if Tybura blobs it, though? Low kick from Rakic again, and Tybura cracks him with a left. Inside low kick. Rakic stings him with some good punches. He's being very aggressive here, Rakic, as well. Throwing a lot early. Good inside low kick and good combos, but Tybura lands back to the body. And you best be prepared to do this all night long. Rakic. Inside low kick again to a left hook. Combos from Rakic, dude. He looks so shit throwing them, but at heavyweight it works, I guess, right? Inside low kick from Rakic. Head kick whiffs for dude. A crafty blob head kick from Tybura, dude. Look out, friend. Body kick from Tybura. Kick to the body back from Rakic. He tried to feint. You ain't Aspinall, pal. Oh, good body kick from Rakic. Tybura ain't feel that shit, though. Rakic's low kicks are his main weapon. Good kick to the body again from Rakic. Kick back from Tybura. Kick to the body from Rakic again. Defensively responsible, they just called Tybura. Good kick to the body from Marcin, dude. He's marching forward. Hold on now. Let the chips fall, Bisping says. Not Tybura, dude. He don't let them shits fall. Dude, Rakic is open. Tybura's getting crafty here. Good low kick from Rakic, but he needs more of them. Feints it there. Feints it again. Good counter jab from Rakic, and he moves. Misses the two. Tybura is so crafty. Kick to the body from Rakic. Good low kick from Rakic. Tybura lifts up a kick. Nearly hits the groin. Crafty. Good low kick from Rakic. Tybura stung him. Tybura landing some hitters, dude. It's clobbering time with Tybura, dude. He's easing his way into this fight a bit. Good two from Rakic. You'd think Rakic could just step in and put him down, but it's not that easy, is it? Ooh, nearly got caught there as well. Good kick to the body from Rakic. He needs way more low kicks. Good counter hook from Rakic there. Tybura just kind of punts forward there with a shot. They're talking about what they had for dinner last night on commentary. I wish I was joking. Yeah, dinner last night was good. Yeah, shut the fuck up. Oh! Head kick from Rakic! And it activated Tybura like he just heard Mum say dinner's ready, dude. Holy shit. Inside low kick from Rakic. See how Tybura went, oh, here I go, dude. Nearly ate that head kick for breakfast. See how it activated him, dude? He's so crafty. Just when you think you've got him. Kick to the body and he catches it. Crafty. Oh, he doesn't get the takedown though. Coward. Rakic is a coward. Good left hook from Rakic. Tybura doing a good job of looking at the ground while he throws punches. Round one in the bags. 10-9 Rakic, but it's crafty, dude. It wasn't the head kick, it was the food commentary. True. Did somebody say Italian? What? I want to have somebody on commentary say Italian restaurant and they confuse me. That's actually how Tybura sounds as well. I've watched so many Tybura interviews. Guru's a poo meister. You always say poo right when I'm taking one. I don't know, dude. Poo's funny. It always will be. Swan Pass versus Bull Sweat. I fight. True. Tybura looking DDP-ish tonight. Okay. Thank you for the two. You ever seen Tybura hurt someone with his hands? He's like slightly wobbled someone before. I can't remember who, but he definitely... I've gone nuts for it before. So he definitely has slightly wobbled someone. Tybura jiggling at range. Crafty hypnotic move. He has a head kick KO as well. I know that. I can't remember who against though. Good two from Rakic. Oh, spinning back fist. Dude, if Rakic doesn't finish him, come on, bro. Good kick to the body from Rakic and a good jab. Good lead hook. What are they talking about on commentary, dude? Jesus, I can't even. That's why I don't listen. I'm just trying to hear the crowd. Good shot from Tybura. Lead hook from Rakic. It was a punch. Yeah. That was a punch. I don't know. That's real sportsmanship of Rakic. Suicidal empathy. Maybe. Oh, no. It was open palm. It was. It looked like a punch, but it was fingers. Dude, this is what you got to do to beat Tybura these days, man. Fucking hell. Weaving out the way there, Tybura. Body shot from Rakic. Kick to the body from Tybura. That was a good kick to the body. Another one back from Rakic there. Dude, Rakic can't catch Tybura's chin. For real. Tybura landing at a 26% rate here. Rakic gets back to the center. Where's the low kicks from Rakic, man? Come on, chew up them legs. There's a low kick. Gets one back from Tybura, though. Good shot from Tybura! Oh, never mind. Nothing happened. Thought that was the beginning of the end for Rakic, though. Rakic is shit. Dude, Rakic is fucking shit. He needs to close his fucking hands as well. Good two from Rakic. Low kick from Tybura. Rakic misses an inside low kick. What is Rakic doing, dude? You're looking like a fucking heavyweight blob against Tybura here. Win. Kicks the armpit there with a kick. Kick to the body just whiffs from Tybura. Oh, good shot from Tybura there with a right hand. Jesus Christ, Rakic is sorry as fuck, bro. Front kick to the body from Tybura. Another kick to the body from Rakic. Dude, just how good is Tom Aspinall? I hate to fucking say it. Good low kick from Rakic. I'm sorry. But he did just go out there and plop one on Tybura's chin and flatline him. I hope he beats Garn in the fucking rematch, dude. I need to be a believer in Tom again. Shout out Serbs in the chat. Samo... Oh, I don't know what that means. Rakic terrified of the elite striking of Tybura, true. And they're even on strikes here in the second round. Good counter hook from Rakic there. He could do with a big moment here to end the round. He's actually had a pretty crafty second round here, Tybura. Just kicked him to the ground there, right in the gooch with a teep. Rakic is the most shredded blob we've ever seen. True, dude. He's reinventing the game, folks. Rakic thinks he matters. True. Mike Oliveira has more power than both combined. He does. Chat, I was so down bad yesterday. I was trying to play League of Legends, but the client won't open. Can anyone fucking run diagnostics for me? Whenever I click play on League of Legends, it says this client is already open or something like that. I was trying to re-download League the other day. uninstall then reinstall? I tried though and it didn't work. This just in, Tybura's stall just collapsed. True. It's a sign, don't do it. Alright. They are fixing it now. Okay. God is saving you. Okay. I restarted the PC, dude. Nothing worked, I'm telling you. Crafty barrel roll by Tybura after that kick. True, dude. What an escape. Tybura about to drool his way to a finish in round 3. True. Oh! Dude, people forget, man. Tybura has a base in Taekwondo, folks. Oh, good jab from Tybura, but a good body kick from Rakic. People are saying 1-1. I could see it. Good 2 from Rakic there. I did karaoke with Hamza. Nice, dude. Good hook for... Oh, good shots from Rakic. Here we go. Start stinging him. This is how you make a heavyweight debut, Pereira. Yeah, take notes, true. Fight Tybura. Navajo Guskov, yeah. Navajo wins this one. Low kick from Rakic. Good right hand. Let's go, Alex. Put it together, dude. Tybura ain't going down easy. Low kick from Rakic. Stuffs the takedown. Gets the clinch. He could go for a single leg on Tybura here, but Tybura's already got an underhook. Please don't be clinching for the next 30 seconds. Fucking hell. Did you find you have a lack of work ethic now that you've made millions? Nah, I just fucking hate life. Good elbow from Rakic, dude. Good elbow from Rakic again. Oh, my tiredness is kicking in. I only slept for 3 hours. Tybura looks like one of the animals from Barnyard. He does. Good elbow from Rakic again. Come on, man. Separate. You're in Serbia, bro. Be exciting. Fucking hell, you fucking stupid cunt. Somebody's cut here. I think it's Rakic. Uppercut from Rakic. Oh, good elbow from Tybura. Rakic cut open by Tybura, folks. What are you doing? You're in front of your fucking people, you clown. Fucking entertain us, man. Separate him, ref. I'm already setting up the tweet. Are they separated? No. Oh! Alright, fucking 10 seconds. We'll kick him, Rakic. Boo. Boring as fuck, dude. Boring as fuck. Fuck Rakic, dude. Imagine Gaethje doing this shit in the White House card. I know, dude. Rakic. What a fucking piece of shit, dude. Bum, over the world. Bum, 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 bum. We should draft women for this next war? No, dude. I know you don't do much collaborations, but it would be something you do UFC numbered reaction or something with Flying Squirrel MMA. No idea who it is. Thank you for the $10, dude. It's probably you. Rakic coward maxing on home turf. I know, dude. Fucking annoying. Mi bomba clot! Mi bomba! I think you should move from the UK, bro. I think people really lack genuine character. Yeah, the bunch of AI human slop in the UK at the moment. I'll give it a 5. I could see you pop off in the US. What do you mean pop off, though? Over the way. Won't you go ahead and cry me a river? Cry me a river. I cried a river over you. Josh Hockett would, yeah, these guys wouldn't make it far. Yeah, it would be easy as fuck. 30-27, dude. Light heavyweights should hire a legit boxing coach. They literally have it, but they're just trash, dude. Thank you for the £2. Don't even give him a post-fight interview, I swear to God. These guys are thanking God in the crowd that Rakic got by Tybura. Boring fuck. Rakic just showing Mercury. Okay, thank you for the 2. If he said, "Are you not entertained?" I'm gonna fucking lose my shit. Is that what he fucking said? If he fucking dared say, "Are you not entertained?" in Serbian, I'll lose my fucking mind. Imagine if Tybura got the robbery decision. Crafty. Anthony Smith gave his cap to the neighbour's kid before getting in a police car to the station. True. I can see them cutting Tybura. Somehow. What do you mean somehow? They're going to cut him. Made my daughter walk to school for this shit. That's horrible. You my first donor. Thank you. I appreciate that, Jeffrey McDonough. Like, you would be closer to O'Malley along with other big streamers and such. I don't want to do collabs with other big streamers. Just want more opportunities. Nah, that's just not me. You don't get me. Thank you for the 5. Appreciate you, though. You've been around for a long time, but if you think I want to move somewhere because it's easier to collab with other big streamers, I don't know what to tell you. No way he's got the crowd chanting his name. I say Alexander, you say Rakic after that shit performance. Nah, fuck this. There's no way, dude. There's no way. Hello, Guru. Your advice for training that you gave to Schmidt has helped me a lot. No problem. I need to take it in my own advice. Save Serbia, Uros Medic. I know, Uros, we hope for a KO from him. Lionheart crawled so that Rakic can run. Alex Pereira in the crowd. Once upon a time, Rakic gave Yuri problems early and it was Guru's favourite fighter. People forget, man. I know. There's someone from New Zealand. I'm worried about this next one. Navajo could pull it off. I don't know. He barely got by Ivan Erslan, you know what I mean? Do you think Gene's wrestling will destroy Yair? Exciting fight, but I feel like I can see how it will play out. I think Gene will KO Yair. I don't think his wrestling will destroy Yair. He could wrestle, but I think he'll like just rip him with big shots down the pipe, to be honest with you, with way more power. Gene Silver's like an actually good fucking Patricio Pitbull. Rakic is such a Serbian, that's not a good thing. Okay, thank you for the 2. I have a parlay with 1k cash out, but if Medic wins, it's 1.3k cash out. Do what you want, man. Thank you for the 5. Good luck. Surely Uros will save the Serbians from such boredom. Jesus Christ. Schmitty slams you out 100%. No. Isn't it funny how thousands of people mute the UFC commentary to hear you call the fights? Yeah, it is quite funny, I guess. Rakic is harder to watch than a Serbian film. Light heavyweight is the new worst division at IMO. Rakic gets beaten the fuck up by Spivak and D'Elia, unironically. True. Hi, Guru, big fan. Can you say volume? No, not random words. I don't know. My friend in Ibiza met Ilya. He looks in good spirits. I hope to God that loss doesn't discourage him. Do you think they might run him versus Holloway again? No, they'll do him versus Pimlet, dude. Surely that's a no-brainer, right? Why is Jan such an underdog? I don't know. I have no idea, to be honest with you. You versus Schmitty live on your channels, gangbusters. Thank you for the 2. Come on, Jan, dude. Don't fucking fumble this, Unk. But Navajo Sterling's Jerusalem affiliate, dude. So I don't know what to say. I've literally been in conversation with Navajo Sterling in the DMs, wishing him the best of luck and not to be too hard on himself after bad performances. You know what I'm saying? Fuck, dude. When do you think Harmon's coming back? I don't fucking know. Would you pick Dustin, Max, or Habib for the last dance? Traitor? I'm not traitor, dude. Thank you for the 2. Dustin, Max, or Habib. Dude, Navajo's whiter than Jan, hello? Dustin, Max, or Habib for the last dance? I don't give a fuck about Habib. Or Dustin or Max. What do you mean? Dustin, Max, or Habib? What do you even mean? Really hope Rakic regains some confidence after finally winning. I know, dude. So bad. Navajo is City Kickboxing traitor. Okay, sorry. Bars from Navajo Sterling now. Dude, the Indians are everywhere, dude. What the fuck? Yan is better than his record. Okay. Navajo, Sterling, ice cold KO, and Yan incoming. We'll see. I worry for Ilya, man. Some winners, when they experience their first loss, and just never come back. Yeah, hopefully he doesn't become a shell of himself. But he's getting slammed out by Pimlet regardless. Why does Navajo look like Bedtime's final evolution? He is, dude. Here he is, dude. Navajo Sterling. This could be a big moment for light heavyweight, dude. You can immediately get a new contender off rip with a win here. The White Adesanya. Did you see Bobby Green commit Y-on-Y violence? I did. I might make a video about it, but I might have missed the boat, you know. Omega, you're the biggest turd burglar I know. Thank you for the £2, dude. Australian named Navajo. Yan beat Izzy. Close fight with Alex. Beat Ank on the feet. People forget, man. What is Navajo Sterling's actual name? Hang on a second. I think it's something crazy. Rumor has it Izzy left CKB because Navajo Sterling and Dan Hooker said they enjoyed your content. True. Yeah, Navajo was enjoying the videos and Dan Hooker was just tributing it. That's not his... Navajo's not his name, by the way. His name is Rongotengia. Navajo's not his name. I knew it, dude. His name is Rongotehingia Navajo Hunter Sterling. Navajo Hunter is middle names. Sterling is his surname. But his name is Rongotehingia. That's his name. Told you, dude. I knew it was something else. Navajo's his middle name. Seeing them in Serbia, Legolas saying, it's a scout. Okay. Yeah, Navajo can't wait to get back to Kai. Yeah, he's got to empty himself. You were a square. Rakic was a loss away from his... I don't give a fuck, dude. Look better against Tybura than smudging him against a cage. You're an athlete. Sterling looks like Ben from Barnyard. Told you he's mixed. Yeah, we know he's mixed, dude. I have eyes. Jesus Christ. Jan Blachowicz walking out to the PlayStation 1 loading theme. Is this the fucking... Gothic theme? Is this the Gothic theme or some shit like that? Navajo looks like the tall butler from the Addams Family. Thank you for the €5, dude. I appreciate you. He's a gamer. It's Sabaton. Okay, Sabaton. It's Winged Hussar Sabaton. Okay, I was going to say, because I know he's doing he's in the game of Gothic, right? Maybe you'd do some tribute, but it's Sabaton. Okay. A Winged Hussar music based. Dude, Jan's just looking a little bit fluffier at the nips and the belly in his old age. Don't you think, chat? When Ian is stuck under a chef, he will have flashbacks to every night with his wag girlfriend. Under Makachev. Okay, sorry. I don't know why you typed it like that. Dead man's rope, you know. Bring a suicide victim rope, you know. For good luck. Because a fight, you know. I left the legendary Polish power in a hotel. It doesn't matter if they are a charge specialists. We need Bongo and Mongo for the football team. No, we don't, dude. Thank you for the 5. No one needs to fucking watch football. It's gay as fuck. Navajo Sterling. Chat, he was born in Upper Hutt, New Zealand. Is that really what they're naming it? Upper Hutt. Jan's skin looks like his liver's failing him, yeah. I typed his first name and YouTube wouldn't let me send. Thank you for the £5. I don't know. Orongo Tahingia. Upper Hutt is actually the name of the place he was born. Crazy. Upper Hutt. Is there a lower hut? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is it like a hut somewhere? Or is it an actual place? Shout out to Navajo Sterling, dude. Here we go. Thoughts on Gene versus Yair? I think Gene's going to piece him up, finish him. Surprised Yair accepted. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the slime out. Yeah, I think he'll land some good low kicks, but Gene will start getting him and smash him and catch him on the chin. Thank you for the $20. Yeah, his boxing's a bit bad. Especially his boxing defense. He could get crafty and win, though. You never know. He definitely sees something about the matchup if he's willing to take it. But I'd have another fighter on standby just in case, because it is Yair Rodriguez. Was genuinely at Lower Hut yesterday. Crazy, dude. Me and my homies used to hang out at a ground floor level hut. Way back when. Body language expert here. Navajo looks off. I don't think it looks that way. It's the biggest fight of his career, though, and Jan is no fucking joke. But Jan did look shit against Guskov, but he did win, I thought. Chat, considering how many weird decisions Jan's had, that's still a really good-looking record. Like, he's still at a 3-to-1 ratio with all of the weird losses that he's had. Like, there's another world where he's like 34-7. You know? Here we go. I'm actually amped up for this. Jan Blachowicz versus Rongo Tahinga Stirling. Here we go. Rongo Tahinga. Round 1. Rongo Tahinga on the back foot early here. Jan Blachowicz pushing forward. Rongo Tahinga goes to the body with a jab and an inside low kick. He's looking sharp here early. You can catch Jan early if you go for it, but if Jan Rongo Tahinga fell over, and he's in north-south position here. Jan Blachowicz round to the side, doesn't get it. Big for Rongo Tahinga here in the first round. He actually looked for an outside trip himself, and once Jan Blachowicz is on his back, he has McFallen and can't get up, so that could be a tactic of Rongo Tahinga here if he does get a takedown. Knee to the body from Jan Blachowicz. Rongo Tahinga looking for a takedown, doesn't get it. Jan shifts him off. Crafty defense early from Jan Blachowicz. Another inside low kick, shin to shin from Rongo Tahinga. Outside low kick from Stirling. I'm not saying that name over and over again. Fucking hell. Oh, Jan clipped him with a left hook. And he's going for him. He's going for him, but this is giving Stirling a bit of a chance maybe on the inside. But Jan clipped him with a left hook there, just off the top of the head. And we're in the clinch. Let's see the replay here. Oh, right in the eye. Right in Navajo's eye as he went for that right hand. Jan with a knee to the body again. I'd love to see a good angle of that eye. Navajo looks good. Inside low kick again. He's back to it. Good low kick from Stirling again, though, dude. He's landed a lot of them early. Good kick to the body. He looks way sharper than he normally does here. A lot more quick with his movement. He's got a bloody nose already, though. Jan just weaves out the way of that lead. Good jab to the body from Jan. Good body shot from Stirling, though, dude. He is good. Inside low kick. He looks much better here than he has before. Good jab from Stirling. Inside shin to shin. Oh! Good two from Stirling. Hurts Jan bad. And Stirling's going for him. A terrible knockdown from Stirling here. And he's teeing off on Jan Blachowicz on the ground. And Stirling is a big dude to have on top of you here. Good elbow from Stirling again. And Jan's cut open bad. Another big elbow. Good elbows from Stirling around the guard here, dude. Big postured elbows from Stirling. Another huge elbow. More ground and pound shots. It's going to be over. Navajo Stirling, first round finish over Jan Blachowicz, dude. Making Ivan Arslan look like a fucking world beater, dude. He rose to the occasion. Navajo Sterling rose to the fucking occasion, dude. He has had sloppy decisions against lower level light heavyweights, but, dude, he rose to the occasion big time here against Jan Blachowicz. Getting old sucks. Don't immediately diminish the win. And he got dropped early. That right hand, dude. Right as Jan went for the left hook. Pereira couldn't land that. Ulberg couldn't land that. Bang. Straight across the face with that elbow. Cuts him open, dude. Nasty win from Navajo Sterling. I didn't think he was going to be ready. I didn't think he was going to be ready for this, dude. Nothing about... I thought he needed a much slower ascension to the top. But he fucking rose to the occasion, dude. That's what it's all about. That's what separates prospects. Here we go. People are going to downplay this win. Don't downplay it, dude. This is a fucking solid win. Nasty win. The fuck was I worried about? Sterling gets scraped by Hank. Shut up, dude. He has a good shot against him, dude. He's powerful, big, sharp on the feet. He ain't no Bogdan Guskov. Puts away Jan Blachowicz in round 1. Jerusalem affiliate on the front lines, chat. Jan's 43, not impressive. Dude, he just went to a decision arguable win with Guskov, and about a year ago he went to a split with Ulberg. It is impressive. Rongo Tehengia versus Yuri. Yes, that could be fun. I've got Rongo Tehengia there, to be honest with you, dude. He's a new man in the scene. Sterling sleeps Yuri in 30 seconds. He'd do really well, dude. This is the type of win that makes you believe that different level of yourself, you know? Azamat versus Sterling. Next, book it for Abu Dhabi. Yeah, they could do it. Why that, though? Why off a loss? Navo's going to be a problem. Paulo clears. Thank you for the 2. Would Paulo do that to Jan? Sterling and Ulberg at the same gym? I don't know, dude. I guess they'll have to delay it a bit. Sterling came off a 2-week bender in Japan and took this on crazy short notice. I know. Very impressive. The crowd's so dead. How the fuck is Jan still ranked number 4? Because, dude, don't start yapping now, dude. Everyone the other day was talking about how low they have him ranked on the fucking meta rankings, dude. Shut up. What did I say? I just knew Nav would W at the face-off. Ulberg's such a free title for the division. Yes, it's impressive because Ulberg couldn't do it and Alex, but Jan's 43. Yes, but 43, 42, it's how much different is it, dude? I'm sick of people's primes being over the second they lose. Bruv, your picks are pretty shite today. I don't care about picks. Is gaming the best base for MMA? It might just be. Oh, 800, I'ma whoop that ass. Nice. People call fighters washed when someone they dislike beats them. Jan was giving everyone he fights problems. I know. I know. Why not 1-800? I'll whoop that ass. Great win. Jan is a beast. Good win. He is. Good win. Solid win. Impression Guru learning fights can improve. Not on, dude, 2-week bender in Japan, coming in on short week. Like, there's no improvement time there. He's literally just chilling on holiday. Jan just had knee injury. Oh, shut up, dude. He's had so many injuries throughout his career. I get it, but fucking hell. Fights are unbelievably low level. What's the cope? Navajo calmness, fight IQ stands out. Yeah, he looks sharp, dude. He looks real sharp. Jan would have beat Guskov IMO. Thank you for the 2. Shit crowd cheer more for Blobfest than a finish. White odds not out for Gamrot versus Salkild? No idea. He called out Costa and Khalil, I saw. Rodriguez by round 1 KOs 10 times. Is that good value? No idea. Thank you for the 2. It's not bad, to be fair. Round 1 KO might be crazy, though. Ank and Allberg look like shit against Jan, too. Dog is the same thing with Cannonier. These guys have been old 5 years and top contenders were still struggling with them. I know. The white end gets it done here tonight. Light heavyweight Dan Hooker with the nasty KO. Speaking of, Dan is going to show Pa Pussy that the UFC is a different level. I've got Panas finishing him. Close fight, though. Have you talked about King Green yet? Yeah, a bunch. Might do a video on it, but might be a bit late to the party. Yes, pick the 43-year-old fighter with no knees. Dude, Pereira couldn't do that to him at 41. Allberg couldn't do that to him at 42. Come on, man. 1.5 weeks notice. A guy who took Ivan Erslan to a fucking decision that was crafty and back and forth. Like, come on. Crowd is poo. It's like COVID times. Thank you for the 3. Do you think Anthony Smith's lawyer's trial defense will be curling up in a ball? I don't know. Probably fluke the judge, yeah. With a triangle off bottom. Fresh out of Mexican prison, D-Rod New Mythical, maybe. Hitman 47 versus El Chapo main event. I'm looking forward to this, dude. This is a big main event. Still make the green video. I love watching you shit on that gay sport of boxing. I know there's more content to it as well. How much more heartbreak can I take? Yuri, Tapuria, Pereira, and now Jan. Fuck this year. At least Strickland and Bobby Knuckles won. True. You reckon Rakic versus Petrino is a good fight? Yeah. Thank you for the 5. Yeah, it's a good fight. But they're not going to do that next, surely. They should do like Rakic versus fucking D'Elia or something, you know? Rebook it. D'Elia gets rebooked, I mean. Not rebook the fight. Dude, I wish I could design a city, man. Fucking hell. I'd make it so sick, chat. I swear to God. It'd be perfect. Everything about it. Perfect. If I was Elon Musk, I would design a city. Let's go tong 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 sahur Stirling. Anyone else think D-Rod is hyping his jail story? It seems absurd to rip your underwear apart so you can punch something. Thank you for the 5. I don't know. Maybe he is, maybe he's not. I don't know. Sterling is light heavyweight Van. Dude, the way they grabbed Tate's hands and handcuff him is so funny. Andrew Cake is kind of fruity, not going to lie. He's always been a bit sus. First Rivers, now City Building. I know, dude. Thank you for the 18 months. Would your city be a melting pot? Yeah, of the boys. You think you'll eventually get back to streaming every day? Maybe. I just got to find the will to live. Thank you for the 10. The will to live. Y'all meet Raiden Yan, who hasn't won in over 4 years. Everyone was saying how crazy the odds were in the build-up. I didn't see no confident Navajo Sterling picks. Thank you for the 6 months. Rakic versus Hockett. Rakic! Thank you for the 6 months. No Hockett wins. make the green video. Yeah, whatever, man. The fight's on. I'll get to it tomorrow. Light heavyweight finally has new blood at the top. True. I always thought Tommy McMillan hair looks odd. Then I saw him with brown hair and a beard in an old O'Malley video. You think he's dyeing his hair black? Why would you dye your hair black? That's kind of crazy. I mean, I get it if you had blonde hair, like dyed blonde hair, but if you already have dark brown hair, to dye it a slight shade darker is kind of crazy. Your city would be better than Akon's 60 IQ flop. Okay. I did see that. That is funny. That's such a bad line, dude. They call me the doctor because I send in the nurse. They don't call you the... Your name's Medic. I guess his nickname is the Doctor, but he should have had a play on words for the medic thing, you know? My name's Medic because my opponents always need one. Who is a better win? Fluke KO versus Neil or Holland? Neil. Thank you for the 2. Even though Holland beat Neil, it is better. Especially the way they did it. Did D-Rod KO Holland? I swear it went to a decision. Dude, chill out. You're a millionaire and you're successful at the job you love. Practice gratitude. Oh, just practice gratitude. Yeah, thank you for that, dude. Appreciate you, man. That's how it works. Forgot about that. Fucking hell. I'll just be chill now and enjoy life. Hey, Guru, just got on. What were the big results? Obanyan, others you were interested in? Maybe Klein beat that cheating inbred? No. None of them went the way we wanted them to. But Navajo got a win, which I'm cool with. I don't respect that Medic slept Neil. All I saw was an innocent Buffalo Wild Wings server getting assaulted. True. I'm assuming this is D-Rod's walkout song. Call me racist, but who wins Hockett versus Aspinall? Aspinall. Dude, does that Tybura win not age incredibly well? Walk him down, Guru. Thank you for the 2. Walk him down, cool. Here comes D-Rod. Rap has no aura anymore, dude. Did Rap kind of fall off, chat? Thank you for the 5. I wrestled with Tommy in high school and they made highlight videos of us that I can send. He's always been a crash out. I believe you. Thank you for the $5. I believe you. Yes. Yeah, Rap kind of fell off, I feel like. Also, chat, in general, yeah, music fell off. I was thinking this the other day. Music fell off. I remember when I was a teenager, there was a song with like 500 million views on YouTube. Every month. Twice a month. Every month. I swear. I swear it did. Not in terms of, oh, that's because you have bad taste, but just in terms of the reach that songs have. I swear, when I first started, like, leaving school, or even when I was in sixth form and secondary school, there was a new song blowing up to, like, 500 million views on YouTube. Like, every month. And nowadays, like, the popular songs that come out have, like, 3 million views. Like Drake's new big release that's going viral. I see it uploaded. It's got like, dude, this has 4 million views. The day Linkin Park stopped, the day music died. Okay. What do you mean? Alright, yeah. Only Kanye and Future make good rap. No rap. Future. Or an NPC. No rap in the top 40 since USA stopped funding. D-Rod's going to cholo his way through Medic. What about Von? I don't give a fuck about Von. Bro, new music was the thing going on back in the day. New music was the thing going on back in the day. Was the thing going on? What are you talking about? Boy doesn't know shit. Ah, dude, the Wine Alliance, brainless Wine Alliance people here that listen to rap slop, that think Yeet is interesting to listen to are in here. Crazy. Bro, you don't even know about Yeet. What are you talking about, man? Gee, man, you ain't heard that new shit? Shut up, man. You guys fell off. The music industry is watered down now. Days Drake's song have 20 million on YouTube at 200 million on Spotify. Yeah, but that's Spotify, though. That's always been massive. Guru, you've got to keep an eye on Jesse James Parr from Australia. I know I posted on a post about it. They pinned my comment saying I'm paying attention. I've seen. John Wayne Parr's followed me for a while. You just don't know ball, bro. Nah, man. If you have to know ball to understand music or like rap, then it fell off. Straight up. Straight up. You do. Genuine question, you all understand what Future's saying? I don't know. Lyrics back or Kendrick, boom, back, boom, back, pow. I know, it's so gay and shit these days, isn't it? Kendrick is so gay and lame. Boom, back, beam, back, boom, back, pow. The type of shit I'm on you wouldn't understand. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show. Certified lover boy, certified pedophile. Hang, hang, boom, hang, boom. We gonna pop them out. So gay. So lame, dude. What a fall off for rap. Jesus. What's this walkout from Medic? Some good aura. I think the only thing that stayed consistent while everything else fell off throughout the 2010s is rubbing my knob. Okay, thank you for the 5. Medic highlights are sick. They are good. Trained with JWP before, dude's fucking hilarious. Nice. John Wayne Parr. He is funny. He's a prankster. K-Dot's goated. Take that shit off me like who? Put that shit off me like who? Get these people off me like who? Goated, dude. He's a fucking 5'2" bitch. I'd fucking punt him across a room if I saw him. He's shit at rap. And fuck Drake as well. Ain't even about choosing between them, dude. You guys made Drake and Kendrick like some Israel-Palestine shit. Fucking both, cuh. A lot of black people don't listen to Yeet like that. I mentioned Yeet once, dude. Don't get all defensive about it. I've been shitting on Kendrick, and you know it's true what I'm saying as well. Little 5'2" gimp. Rappers used to have aura, dude. 50 Cent? Come on, man. 50 Cent had fucking aura. People who listen to Kendrick are performative as fuck, yeah. You need to find yourself an Earth Angel, Trap Killed Rap. Picking Kendrick's worst songs better than Drake's 7 album. Oh, Kendrick. Dude, boom, bap, boom, bap, boom, bap, pow. Fucking Dr. Zeus type shit, dude. Fucking crazy. Any big song that Kendrick's in, his part of it is what ruins it as well. Real ones, listen to M, Lucas Tracy. Yeah, true. To be fair, D-Rod isn't losing striking matches unless he's facing Ian Gary. True. Most of the losses are when he gets out grappled. He can win this for sure, yeah. It's another crafty underdog pick, maybe. This card's had a lot of them. Kendrick made those sounds making fun of Drake. It's crazy, dude. Medic and Navajo will both fight for a belt in the next 2 years. Book it. Kendrick is a legit Harvard-level lyricist, no BS. Then education fell off too, it seems. These bitches off me like who? These bitches off me like who? I got loyalty inside my DNA. Harvard shit, dude. That's like fucking Socrates right there. I got loyalty. I know multiple songs I don't listen to because of Kendrick. Yeah, man. Yeah, he's got aura, dude, for real. Over under on rap being better if they start Diddy parties again. It would literally take it to the next level. D-Rod gonna get slept mid-full blitz. Rappers lost aura when they went from ripped dealers to fat addicts. True, dude. I remember when I found out that Tupac was playing a character and was really some gay theater kid, dude. That crushed my heart, dude. I remember being a teenager listening to Tupac and finding out that it was all an act. Fucking hurt my heart, dude. It fucking stung bad. Guru would piss his pants at a Diddy party? Well, yeah, because they probably paid me $2 million for it. Joyner Lucas destroys both Kendrick and Drake. No. Rap fully fell off once the NGOs got cut. Psyop slop. Yeah, it's literally Israeli propaganda at this point. Here we go. Most rappers are gay. Dude, those chants are crazy unless that was the music I was listening to. Uros could lose, you know. He is just a mid 50-50 guy. We'll see what happens here, chat. Uros could easily fumble this, you know. He does not deserve to be that big of a favourite. We'll see. My homie wants to piss you off, so he wanted me to ask you, streaming the Lamont Roach. I don't know what that even means. Thank you for the 5. Medic like a Mike Swick clone. Thank you for the 2. Nothing like the NWA days. They were a bunch of lames as well. Not a huge K-Dot fan, but I gotta admit he's good, but no, he's not, dude. Kendrick's fucking lame. Rap is trash music for the dumbest amongst us. True. I get there's teenagers in chat, though. Like, if you're 12, I understand that rap could be cool to you. I get it. So I'm not going to keep pushing it. Let's just watch the main event, eh? I understand if you're, like, 14 or, like, 16, 18. Like, you're still young, you know. You don't get it yet. There's going to be a moment in your mid-20s when you think, what the fuck am I listening to this shit for? You'll get there. I promise. But I understand, and I'll leave it for now. I'm sorry. Time. We're finally getting Buffer out, dude. I hate always saying this, but dude, odds on Buffer dropping dead mid-announcement. If he goes until the end, it will happen mid-announcement. That'd be some fucking aura. Brag about not having a father. Yeah, thank you for the 2. Let's see, dude. Let's see. If this goes past the first round, D-Rod's chances fucking skyrocket. Haven't heard his old good songs, but whatever. Thank you for the 2. Is all music just cringe though? Nah, dude. Some of it has aura. I'm done reading news about rap. Uros Medic, dude. He looks locked in. You probably heard 3% of K-Dot's music talking like you heard his whole catalogue. I don't need to hear a whole catalogue to judge a fucking rapper, dude. Dawg, you ain't seen this one shit that has 200k views on YouTube, dude. You gotta see this. Now, this is his real shit. Shut up, dude. You're fucking... If you're an adult, you should be ashamed of yourself. Donating to defend Kendrick in my chat. What a fucking loser. Anyway. Drake shits out better songs than Kendrick. Anyway, main event! Here we go! Kendrick's best songs have a famous singer singing the best part of it and him just shittily rapping over the rest of it. Drake's best songs are all featuring him. Here we go! It's round 1 of Medic versus Rodriguez. It's about to go down. Just rage baiting at this point. Here we go. It's on! The mother flipping goo. What's up? But the fight's on, dude. And Uros has power early. Let's see it. Good low kick from Medic, but D-Rod could clobber him. D-Rod could clobber him here. Low kick from D-Rod and Uros off balance. D-Rod looking big out there as well. Good teep to the body from Uros. Oh, he stung D-Rod bad! Oh, he illegally kicked him, but it hit the shoulder. Big follow-up shots, and he puts D-Rod out in the first round. Oh my God, Uros fucking Medic did it. He delivered for Serbia when they needed it most. What a fucking KO, by the way. He's so lucky he punched him in the shoulder with that kick, though. Dude, the knee on the way down as well. Uros is maybe the most dangerous first-round fighter there is. What a win. Holy shit, Uros Medic, dude. And you know he's about to go crazy on the mic as well. Yeah, dude. Set the flares off. I fucking told you. I mean, I picked first round KO, but if it didn't happen, it would be risky. But he gets it done, dude. Uros is a dangerous first round fighter. Dude, real prospects from Serbia here. We need Medic protest for the violence. Let's see it. Left hand. Right hand behind it as well. Watch. Follow up right. Oh, he hit the chest, but this left hand afterwards as well. Bang. Right behind the ear. Slip. Bing. 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 Where did he kick him? Oh, to the body. Crafty kick to the body, dude. Wow, dude, the crafty kick to the body at the end. Free punch combo. Uros might be the best 1 minute fighter in the UFC. Why does the crowd look so physically weak? I don't know. D-Rod gave up immediately. Doctor about to spit on the mic. How bad is Kevin Holland? I know. Mexican prison's not the best base for MMA. True. What a finish, dude. I'll bet Medic doesn't listen to rap. He probably listens to 50 Cent like a Chad. Yeah, dude, take it all in. Ooh. What's he got to say, dude? Uros normally has great things to say. Khan landed that behind the head shot. It wasn't behind the head, dude. Shut up. It was to the side. Yeah, shut up and let him talk, you fucking idiot Serbs. He's cooking in Serbian, I guess. Yeah, thank you, man. Cut the fighters that went to the judges. I know. More people should kick to the body. They should. Great win. Don't cry there, bitch. He's going to cry. Aura. Sleeper card. It was good. Yeah, a lot of finishes. Boltweight's mogging the rest of the company. It is. Yeah! I worked so hard for this. No, he's actually making it good, though. I'm gonna cook the rest of the division. What a whim. I know who E. Dobbin is. Dude, he has the style to like 50-50 a lot of guys. Shit talking, dude. He is a glass cannon, but the cannon part is dangerous. And the glass is double glazed, really. Great whim. Feed Bilal to him, dude. Feed him Bilal. Dude, whoever needs to get slimed out, just put Uros in there and coin flip it, dude. Let's go. Good post-fight interview, to be honest with you. His last one was really good in Houston as well, if you guys remember. Houston, we have a problem. And it's me. I am the problem. Wait, is that Beneil Dariush in his corner? No wonder he's so good at sliming people out. No fucking way, dude. No fucking wonder Dariush's chin is gone. His sparring partner, Uros Medic, just sliming him out once a week in sparring, dude. No way. Dude, that makes so much sense. What a fucking finishing sequence, by the way. The follow-up as well, dude. Such an easy win for him. Who could see him beating top 5? Loki JDM? Yeah. Shut up. Don't bring up JDM, dude. Just think he's Beneil, bro. Yeah, thank you for the 2. It actually makes so much sense. I wonder if Bisping ever gets tired of having to interview Bing Bong Wing Wong. What are you talking about? Thank you for the $5. On the early prelims of UFC Fight Night St. Louis? Maybe. Great win, dude. The Serbians are wasting no time getting the fuck out of the arena. Holy shit. Uros did it, dude. What a guy. Chat, anyone else watch him on the Contender Series ages ago and actually want him to like do well? And then I thought, oh, he's just going to be another 50-50 bum. Is his gym 2 Kings MMA? I know it's Kings MMA. That's why it's Dariush. Thank you for the 5. Yeah, but thank you for the clarification. I know. Thank you for the 5. I actually was really rooting for him from the Contender Series because of his fight style. Of like just KO or be KO'd, basically. And I thought he was just going to be another bum, you know. Like, oh, this guy's just going to be another 50-50 guy. But now he's fucking sliming his way up the fucking welterweight division. That combo had the bing, bat, boom, bat, bing, bat, pow. Dude, we actually predicted it by mocking Kendrick. Boom, bat, bing, bat, zing, bat, pow. Type of shit I'm on. You wouldn't understand. Thank you for the 5. Certified Serbian, certified pedophile. Hang, 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 hang. Thank you for the 5. I have a feeling D-Rod experienced and trained for that particular ground position in prison. True. He learned it from Anthony Smith. Serbia needed that shit as well, you know, chat. They really fucking needed that shit. I can see Sean Brady getting brutally slimed out. The thing is with Uros is you have to shoot immediately. Because in the first 2 minutes, he has a real shot of just easily putting you away. I did hear D-Rod on Joe Rogan. But he was kind of retarded and I didn't want to listen to him speak anymore. So I switched it off eventually. He wasn't really good at storytelling. Elkin's on the main card in 2026. True. Hey, Ankalaev, this is how you fight in main events. Kendrick is ass, Drake is the GOAT. No, it doesn't have to be one way or the other. Fuck them both, kill. Drake's a nonce. Blood on your face, big disgrace, kicking your can all over your place. We will rock you. We will rock you. Said it was a young man, wanna be a big man someday. You got blood on your face. Both are trash. Nasty finish from Uros, dude. I'm actually fucking gassed about that. What a great victory for Serbia. What a victory, my friend. Nasty finish. Let me listen to the crowd. Fucking nasty finish, dude. They were chanting before it as well, but the UFC don't capture it. What a finish. Dennis Bazooka title run in 2027? No, seeing as he just lost to Bogdan Grad, I don't think so. What a card. Tons of KOs, even if there were a lot of cans. There were a lot of finishes, yeah. Kind of low level card, but a lot of finishes, nevertheless. Cool. The choke wasn't even in. I mean, shut up, Dennis Bazooka, dude. You clearly tapped a bit. Shades of the GOAT, Ethan Ewing right there. Mike Shinoda from Linkin Park, better than both. Yeah, man. Amasov versus Morales, rumored. Probably a harder fight for Amasov than Islam. I heard they just made Morales the backup opponent for UFC 330, though. Come on, man. They so fucking... They so should have... I farted. They so should have made... What's it called? McGee. Morales versus Prates on the undercard of 330. That is just a no-brainer. Perfectly sets up the next fight for both of them. Uros moved to Alaska. How cooked is Serbia? He moved there to train with Cannonier's gym and eventually went to King's MMA. You know what I'm saying? He is backup. Yeah, why though, dude? Just fucking make a fight with him around that time. Then he can be the backup anywhere. You know what I'm saying, kid? I'm sick of it. Is Michael Oliveira on PEDs? Holy fuck, he doesn't even load up the punches. The guy who fought Obanelia? Oh, that random guy, yeah, whatever. Yeah, no, he's not on PEDs. He just landed some good shots. Mog's last card to smithereens. True. Who in the rankings gives Medic a problem? A lot of them at the top. But it's just one of them things. If, like, Medic is like... If you make it out the first 3 minutes, it's going to be a much easier time. Make Uros back up for 330. Then he slams out Islam. Drake is the Nina drama of rap. You hear MVP's been ducking Amasov in and out of the UFC. I have. Impression of Curtis Blades walking in on Dennis Bazooka exploring Aljo. What's going on? I don't know. Uros is a 6 snowboarder though. No, so respect. Yeah. Why couldn't it be Ian Gary instead of D-Rod? I know, right? What a win from Uros Medic though, dude. What a fucking finish. Holy moly. Bringing your can all over the place. Orban has become chinny. Agree. Just shut up, dude. He's fighting power hitters, man. You know the drill. It's just sometimes how it be, yo. Do you think Ty's still cup to be moving like he was? Yeah, I think that was part of it somehow, yeah. Let's just go for that. Let's go for that. Thoughts on AJ getting dropped by Prenga, then wins? Yeah, dude, good comeback from him, to be honest with you. Oh my god, dude. These Moroccans are tearing up that fucking Spain place. Holy shit. You can tell Drake's genius by his fight bets. Am I tripping? But is Gary Win better for a welterweight? It is, yeah, probably. Because we'll get more activity at least. Zigged when I should have zagged. Smith driving his car. My beanie still ain't come. I'm suing. Well, it should be soon. Get your beanie at mmaguru.co.uk. Just how good is Pinelli Soriano? Very good. Molto bene. Thank you for the £2. You're so gay for the UK, dude. What did I say about the UK? Is Prates the boogeyman of 170? He's dangerous as fuck. True. My beanie still ain't come. I'm suing. Love you, Guru. Thank you. Just how good is Pinelli Soriano? Underground. Dude, he's actually like a slime out 50-50er himself, so that's probably why. Thoughts on Smith's wife's statement? You know, she's supporting her husband. He crashed out. Impression of Smith hitting armadillo guard against his wife? No. Thoughts on Decheva laying a snoozer and Usman KO? Usman KO'd a fucking fat bum, and Decheva took a schmuck to a decision. It is what it is. How does JDM hold up against Uros? It's going to be a dangerous first few minutes, but if he gets out of there, he'll probably piece him up and finish him. And if he can get out of there against Prates, I'd like to think he could against Uros, but it's so dangerous, man. Even against Prates, I think Uros would have a solid shot, you know. He's so fast with his punches. So Uros is probably going to be ranked not that much higher in the rankings after this, to be fair. He called out Leon Edwards, though. That's probably next. I reckon he'll KO Leon, though. I think he'll chin Leon. Unless Leon goes full defense mode, he could maybe pull it off and grapples. Maybe then I could see it, but at this point with Leon, can you trust his chin? Colgan ain't a bum. He's 30-27, Manuel Souza, man. I don't care, really, dude. Thank you for the $2 New Zealand, dude. You're not UFC level, not top UFC level. Show us your daily wrist Rolex watch. I don't have a watch. Guess Kevin Holland probably gets his D-Rod rematch now. Probably. Am I wrong, or isn't the monarchy inbred? Yeah, the monarchy is inbred. The Habsburgs are all like distant cousins with each other. Thank you for the $2. Moroccans 50-45 in Spain. They are. Also, Sus Body TKO's prelims. Medic free win after an unclean KO. It wasn't an unclean KO. It was clean. Buddy took a dive. Alright, thank you for the 5. I don't think... If they paid for the event, they would have had a lot more Serbian victories, in my opinion, man. Just saying. I don't think they paid millions to rig a UFC event and get away with it. Potentially hundreds of millions. Just to go 50-50 with Serbian fighters on the card and have Rakic have another shit show. Who do we send to take out Bilal once and for all? Uros Medic. But I think they should do Usman versus Bilal. Impression of Daggy's making fun of Islam after he loses. No, not like that, big brother. You're nothing like him. Send him 2-3 years to Eastern Dagestan and forget that. Who is more likely to have Anthony Smith moment in retirement? Chiesa, Dominic Cruz, or Volk? I don't see any of them having that. Maybe Volk, because he did break down in tears once about being inactive and not being able to fight. That's why he took the Makhachev fight, but I don't know. Thank you for the 5. I don't really want to wish that on any of them. Did you see Borislav fight? Yeah, he looks sloppy, but he is fun in it. So he'll be a fun guy to watch. But I said, if there's a power puncher that can counter well, they're going to put him away, you know? Love your videos, man. Can you call my brother Henry a dumbass, please, brother? Henry, you're a fucking dumbass. I'm sick and tired of you. Honestly, you piece of fat shit. Thank you for the $10. People forget, man. Leon ducked Medic. He was supposed to be the original main event against him. Hopefully, Medic leaves him palms up badly and makes him retire. Yeah, that was supposed to be the main event originally, wasn't it? Will Orban join you at our new job? Shut up, dude. What, on the fucking Headlocked podcast? Of course. With Quest. That guy talking about Croatia is a point, but Guru's chats are almost on par with illegal streaming sites. True. Well, I don't know what the Croatia thing was. Bum bum ba bum 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 ba ba bum 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 ba bum. After it to be 2021 again, Holloway broke records against Calvin Kattar, and I drove 45 minutes to crack a torta and get Taco Bell afterwards. True. Bim, bim, bada, bim. Nav did better than Ank, Allberg, and Poetan. Dude, Nav's actually pretty fucking crafty. It's because he watches the Jerusalem videos. That's the truth right there. Ba-ba-bum. Steve Asplund next week. Dude, Weasel tweeting about straight punches beat looping punches on the Navajo Sterling Jan Blachowicz fight. We're so back, dude. K-Dot talks shit. He's shorter than Messi. Cute guy. Yeah, Kendrick Lamar's cute, dude. He actually is a cute little boy. You know what I'm saying? Respect that he's trying to do this rap shit, you know. When he's grown up, he'll probably have some talent in the game. You know? Impression of Connor walking in on Ian after a curry. Clever girl. I've seen that meme about Indians and trains with the clever girl thing. Chat, you can call a child cute, by the way. It doesn't mean sexual things. You guys are weird. Impression of Connor walking in on Ian after a curry. Nah. Co-main next week is Diego Ferreira, Billy Q. Yeah, it's fucking disgusting, by the way. Walking in on Ian. Oh, Ian, fucking open your mouth, I'm going to poo. Low-key, I'm a fan of White Adesanya. Same, dude. I'm a Navajo Sterling fan. I'm hurt that Jan lost, but I wasn't that hurt because it was a good finish. Pinelli Soriano had a lucky as fuck win against Medic, to be honest. He did. He caught him going backwards. But, you know, that's what Medic does. Uros did better after moving down from Alaska. Alaska's too depressing for people. True. Uros made me £2,000. I'm going to buy a beanie. Dude, get your MMA Guru beanie at mmaguru.co.uk. Buy your MMA Guru limited edition beanie at mmaguru.co.uk, folks. People forget, man. At mmaguru.co.uk, you can buy a fucking beanie. Crafty. Hey, handsome. Oh, don't call me that, Christopher. Who else was KO and Jan? No one. It's a fucking tough thing to do. Especially when he's in his defensive stance to catch him like that. Mucho impressivo. Crafty, crafty, crafty. Bam, 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 bam. Medic versus Buckley. Medic versus Bomb-Them. Does he win both? Yes. Need hair and beard beanie attachment. It doesn't come with a beard, but yeah. Your logo ruins it. I have to have some reason for the extortionate price. Medic Buckley, Medic Bomb-Them. Does he win both? Yeah, probably. True shit on my chest, Jordan. Yeah, I think he would beat Buckley. That's a good matchup for him. Very open defensively. Coming in. Anyway, that's the event. That's the event, dude. That was a quick one. I know I was late to the event by like 2 hours, but still. That went by fast, huh? I guess the main event finish is like, just fucking shortens the event time by a crazy amount, really. Especially when it's in 30 seconds. Why should CP fight Morales after beating JDM other than the fact of just keeping the division active? Keep the division active, exactly, dude. Keep fighters active. Don't shelf them for a fucking year before their title fight. Fuck off. Thank you for the $5. Pissed me a fuck off, stupid cunt. See you later. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Literally every fight a banger apart from Rakic. Classic Alexander Rakic, dude. An absolute classic Alexander Rakic shit show. See you later, guys. Goodbye. I've got Gene Silver over Yaya. Toodaloo, folks. I'm going to make my reaction video. Get an MMA Guru beanie at mmaguru.co.uk. K-Dot's 5'5". Same with Kevin Hart, 5'5". I saw Kev next to Messi. Messi's 5'7". He acts gangster. Yeah, K-Dot's a little victim. See you later, dude. Goodbye.